with just one text. Make the whole milk crew break down and sweat. They pull their little axe, they play their cards, but he just laughs and hits them with a nod. Honey buns rise up, yeah, the bunnies know. Whole milk drama queens turn to crazy carrots, yo. The honey buns make the bunnies ho. Doughboy don't chase, he just lets them go. Crazy carrots screaming in the DMs at night, wishing they could slide in, but he knows they're not right. He don't fall for the games or the drama parade. Whole milk crew spiraling, calling him names. Honey buns make the bunnies whole. They can't handle a man who sees through the show. All the spotlight chasing and the sad girl glow, begging for attention, spinning their tails. But Doughboy's unbothered, he just lets it sail. Now they're carrots, wild and orange with rage, stalking every story, stuck on the same page. Honey buns are rising, the real ones stay cool, while the whole milk crew plays the jealous fool. The honey buns make the bunnies ho. Doughboy don't chase, he just lets them go. The crazy carrots screaming in the DMs at night, wishing they could slide in, but he knows they're not right. He don't fall for the games or the drama parade. Whole milk crew spiraling, calling him names. Honey buns make the bunnies whole. They all wish they were the one in those DMs, sending hot demands, playing pretend. But he sees the stakes, the drama parade. Honey buns winning, while the carrots just fade. The honey buns make the bunnies ho. Doughboy stands tall, gives the real ones the skull. Crazy carrots munching on their own defeat. Whole milk crew melting in the summer heat. Honey buns forever, watch the real ones rise. Honey buns make the bunnies whole.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whoever you are, what if any you might be, and welcome to, well, I stream when I'm feeling better, so sorry for the late time. I know a lot of you are sleeping, but we're streaming for the people who are here or who comes in later. Please do all the things, yada, 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 and maybe yada. And first of all, some people have been texting me asking why I'm not on the expert, if there's any beef, if there's any, because yada yada, I haven't been there for a couple of weeks. I'm still sick. I'm right now, my internal clock is what determines when I am streaming, when I'm live. And so if I need to sleep, I just lay down and I sleep, and I sleep a lot right now. So, and I told the expert, I'll be there if I can, but I'm not setting any alarm clocks. I need to let my body decide when, where, and what is going to happen. And no El Beefaroni. But there's so much talk out there. And thank you all for wanting me to be on FNL, but I'm still not feeling better than a stopped out cigarette. So it's going to be whenever I have the energy, I'm going to do a bit, and streams are going to last as long as I can, because it's just really weird. The day before yesterday, I was like, okay, I'm just going to take an hour nap like I normally do in the afternoon, get into my normal schedule, get back on track. I ended up sleeping 5 hours. And I just have no energy at all. So it's not as easy as it they said it could last up till 2 months. I really hope it doesn't last 2 months. I went to the gym yesterday and I walked at like no speed at all for 20 minutes, and I was just parched. So streams will happen when streams happen, and I'm sorry, but again. I can't tell you if they'll last 10 minutes or they'll last 2 hours. I might I might try and build some Legos and stuff so I can just sit and talk while I work, and then I'll end them when I can't do it anymore because pain is fluctuating a lot at the same time. So I'm sorry. It's one of those, as I've always said, FNL is the only show that I will always do whatever I can to be on. But I just, I just don't want to set any alarms because my body must decide when we sleep. Whoa, sorry, still very gassy. Well, if I'm not looking at the expert, I'm dreaming about the expert, as we all do. And the Goodmans, 12 months. Yay, Baker. Glad to see you. Glad to see you too, Goodmans. But that was enough about my poor physique. And I've heard that my good friends, the plastic rappers, have talked a lot about me tonight. Thank you, guys. And thank you, Kevy Kev, for giving me advice about my health. When I think about who I should get health advice from, I'm thinking, should I listen to Jack LaLanne? Should I listen to Jane Fonda? Or should I look at Kevy Kev? Of course, I'll listen to Kevy Kev because he's the only man who will tell me, no, 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 you don't inject Ozempic. You inject chicken grease into your veins, and that'll make you skinnier. So, yeah. But enough having fun about the plastic wrapper. Is Jolene live? I didn't see she was live. No, I think he just had fat thoughts again. But as I named this, Truth Journeys, do they need truth? Because I was just over on Ray from Dallas. Ray from Dallas is a wonderful person. He has what I don't have. He has forgiveness in his heart. He has way too much forgiveness in his heart. I have none. So I think we are probably the polar opposites, and you should be somewhere in the middle of that. But I was listening to Oceans, who is now running around trying to tell the world, well, I didn't do it. And actually, for once, Hat Girl and Valhalla, if DM me on Discord or TwitchSwat if you want to come on, because I think you have something to talk about on this as well. But now she's sitting there, kind of like Arkansas Bestie, who's all of a sudden, I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes, and I am happy now living without you. I left you, oh, oh, oh. 2 people in chat will know that song. But now Oceans, who has been one of the worst people against, well, I don't give a shit about me because all these fucking bitches can, and I'm going to quote Dr. Turtleboy, go die in a hole. It's not a threat. I'm not going to participate in putting you in the hole, but I wouldn't care if you were in a hole. But all of these bitches are now running around saying, we didn't do anything. It's J7. Why did you listen to J7? Was her allegations against me that believable that you thought, okay, let's go on a 3-month tear where you're going to attack Baker Boy all the time? And anyone who speaks up against, no, I said, if you want to, then DM me. Jesus Christ. I don't know what's worse, my pancreatitis or Lawrence. I don't understand tech. I love you, Lauren. But we believe J7 so much that we spent 3 months attacking Baker, putting all of his business out there, especially all the business he didn't do. But anyone who spoke up and said, that's not true, I know him. That's not in his heart. He has never done anything like that. You have doxed these people. You have lied about these people. You have put out there that they are criminals. And not one single time have I ever seen Oceans, Arkansas, Moonsey Poo. There's another one that's always in J7's chat. I'm not going to mention by name. But they are always right there supporting until all of a sudden, oh, we're not supporting anymore. We never did it. We were misled by these people. You were for 3 months. All of you are fucking grown-ups. And now you're doing your truth journeys. I didn't know. I was just anyone who listened to the allegations against me when they called me a PDF file for having a Lego figure in the background. When they claimed that when I made a joke about a neighbor's daughter, it was because I wanted to have relations with a minor. Where was Oceans? I know she was sitting on Ray's channel today and said, "Well, I feel sorry about him being sick, and maybe I feel sorry." No, you take your disgusting whore mouth and go out there. Don't say sorry to me, because fuck you. Opposite Ray, I never forgive. I will never forgive any of the shit you have done to me. You, the fucking lol cow, Moonsey Poo, all of you, you're done. And not like, oh, you can't say that. Aiden said Nurse Kim is done. Oh, you can't say that. Well, you're fucking done. I'm never going to accept an excuse from you. Because it's one thing if you came in and you heard half a story and then you said, well, yeah, Baker, he's kind of weirdo. He talks about tits a lot. I do. Another thing is if you perpetuate that, if you have gone out there, the fucking plastic rappers are again talking about PDF and me tonight because, oh, Gizmo is such a PDF thing. Why do they feel they can do that all the time? Because all of you fucking disgusting little bunnies who is now all of a sudden finding out, oh, Jess Machado is a fat cow. All of you had no problem making those allegations about me. None of you. None of fucking you. So, hasta luego. But if you're Valhalla or you're Lauren or if you're Cyber Chicken, if you're Evil Eyes, if you're any of these people that they also attacked, you can do your own talk to God. I know Valhalla is in love with Arkansas Bestie now. I think she's a weird fucking person, and I think her husband is really weird. But that's for him to decide. I'm probably not going to be on the show when they are going to be there, because I've talked to other people and said, no, I'm not going to be there if this person is on. That's my personal. I will block you. I will put you in my little black book. But I won't tell anyone else to do it. Lauren, let me ask you clearly. Do you want to come on and talk? I'll send you an invite. Valhalla, do you want to come on and talk? I will send you an invite, just because, Lauren, I don't think she got it. I think she doesn't realize what's happening, honestly. Well, then she's a fucking moron, because she participated in all of it. This is why all of these fucking truth journeys, the first truth they should come out there and say is, yeah, I am a cunt, and I really, really want to be a cunt. So I loved it when we were talking shit about everyone, because I am a cunt. It's absolute. I like drama too. I like talking about how stupid the plastic rappers are, because they are fucking ridiculous. And I can make fun of those idiots. But the problem is, none of these people have ever come out and said, well, I'm so fucking sorry for what I did. It's just, hey, I don't like her now. Well, that's not a way to fix it. Yeah, like BLT says, if you don't know what's going on, maybe shut your fucking pie hole. Yeah, but I heard all that stuff and J7 was crying. She was crying for 4 months in my phone as well, talking about how Jess Machado, she loved her, but she was such a cunt. She was crying about how all these people are the worst in the world. Hey, buddy, you know you can put.
Hey, sorry, I had other sounds happening. What's up, man?
Well, I'm just sick and tired of these truth journeys, and there's no truth to them.
Well, yeah, that one tonight was an absolute abomination as far as the truth journey goes. That I think did more to expose who Oceans is as a person than anything she's ever done in the chats. Personally, I think that woman is an absolute liar, an absolute snake, and is likely only there at Arkansas Bestie's situation to keep tabs on her, is what I think. That's what I think.
So you are you going so far to calling her a little snake who is playing?
Oh, she's an absolute snake. 100%, 1,000,000,000,000%. She's a goddamn snake. I'm saying it flat out, y'all. Oceans is a terrible human being. She's a liar and she's a goddamn snake. That's what I'm saying.
I need to find my pearls. I need to find my pearls. I need clutching of the pearls.
Throw them snake emojis in chat, y'all, because Oceans is a fucking snake. 100. Oh, that was way too soon. I apologize for that. My bad.
No, this I know Jolene keeps saying it, but it's not true. They changed that rule back. They changed that rule. I don't get demonetized, and I swear a lot. Then I do a factual based stream about murders, and I get demonetized.
100%. Did you? How much of that stream did you catch, by the way?
About last half hour.
Okay, I was listening the whole time, and I'm so sorry, y'all. You guys that were at FNL, probably I not my best performance tonight because I was listening to the stream as I was on the show, and didn't catch all of it, obviously, but I caught most of it. I caught quite a bit of it, and she just she didn't answer any of the questions. Here's a simple question for you, Baker. Let me ask you this, buddy. If I raise $710 in the name of veterans to donate, and then I only donated $447, did I steal the rest of it?
How much? 400 and how much?
I raised 710, donated 447. Did I steal the rest of it? You're doing the math? Yep. Oxybrain, y'all. He's getting there. He's getting there. Yep. He's getting there. Give him a minute. He needs a second.
Yeah, because you stated that I'm gonna give this amount of money, and you didn't give that amount of money. Then the rest amount of money is misplaced, stolen. You didn't fulfill the obligation you had with the buyers of the product.
So can I point out for a half a second that even my good buddy Baker, who is suffering from pancreatitis, doped up out of his goddamn gills, can still figure out that that's stealing. You know what Ocean said?
Well, I hope that she talked to Turtlebutt because she's because I don't know who. It's like, hey,
yep,
that was kind of, and that's the thing with all of this bullshit and with all these truth journeys. The first thing they should come out and say again, don't say sorry to me because I will not forgive you. It's very, very easy. Go say sorry to Valhalla. Go say sorry to Lauren. Go say sorry to Cyber Chicken. Go say sorry to that Bella's mom that no one knows who is, but has been catching flack everywhere. And luckily now she's not the problem. Go say sorry to Evil Eyes, who's been catching flack. Go say sorry to Queen Val. Go say sorry to all of these women. I think Naira has been attacked by them as well. Go say sorry to all of these people. You willfully, through 3 months, you shat on them. You laughed when they called, well, Val is a husky. Can I just say, anyone from the Jeff Sears household who wants to body shame, you should get that. Do you remember that hand in
Jackass?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They should just walk into that hand instantly.
Oh, I've never seen such a cope in my entire life. She started out on camera. And then every time I was watching, every time
Yeah.
Ray like played a song, she had a corner of her camera slot, right? Like, so if you could still see the outside part of her camera every time Ray
Yeah.
played a song, and she would pick up her phone and she was texting. I don't know who she was texting. Got a couple of guesses, but I tried to tag her in chat when she was doing it, thinking, maybe she's in chat. Maybe she's reading chat. She wasn't in chat, because on the computer, if she's in chat, I can tag her, right? You can type in at OCE, didn't pop up, not once. Somebody was texting her the entire goddamn stream, y'all. And if I had to guess, it was probably one of three people. It was probably either Jess Machado, J7, stupid, crazy ass, or Moons would be my guess. And not any of the four of them were smart enough to come up with answers that I was asking in chat. Not any of the four of them.
No, the easy answer to that would be, I was told by Jess Machado she was going to send me an info package, and then I was going to put it out there. She was working on it with Turtlebot. She never sent it. That's another betrayal of me. I put my neck out on the line for Jess Machado because I thought Valhalla did her dirty. And she was telling me there's going to be an info packet and it's going to be super clear. Turtleboy, who is a lawyer, is going to fix all of it. You could have used that excuse. If you have used that excuse, that would kind of make it believable instead of just saying, I didn't see it. But you went online.
I called this out months ago when it was happening for the first time. They're trying to throw Turtlebot under the bus. They keep throwing her name in there, thinking that everybody will fucking attack her instead of realize what's actually happening. Because the first words out of Jess Machado's mouth in that receipt stream was, Oceans volunteered to present this stream because I've been in the ER all night. Bitch, I doubt you were in the ER. You might have been, but I know for a fact that you and Oceans, I don't know for a fact. I assume at this point, with pretty good evidence behind it, in my opinion, that you and Oceans concocted this entire goddamn story, and Oceans was better versed in the bullshit than you were, and she was willing to do it for you because you had doubts that it was going to be accepted, Jess Machado. That's what I believe in my heart, and I believe that to be a true statement. Can't prove it because I wasn't there, but you motherfuckers keep throwing Turtlebot under the bus. All she was trying to do, just like I was help you in the beginning. I was trying to help you. I was trying to tell you, give me this evidence and I'll tell the internet for you. Yeah, I have your back. And I think Turtlebot was doing the same goddamn thing. Quit throwing her under the bus, you slimy, grimy fucks.
But that's and this is what I saw when I saw my first, because we are part of a community. We try and see, and just as well as I do. You were part of the Ricada community way back then. So
Still
you would
am.
go,
Still am.
but you would go in and you would watch all the people he had on as guests, and just as well as I do. There's a lot of them you don't go watch anymore because they're just not for you. But you will still sit there and say, Martin's such a cool kid.
You'll talk shit
he plays
in chat.
jazz
You'll
flute.
talk shit. Right.
Yeah, because that's what we do. We big each other up, and we both do it with the expert, even though. But then I went in and saw her Kate interview, and that was kind of, and I'm sorry to say this, Ray, but Ray has too much love in his heart. No, but I watched part of the Kate interview, and it was the same. No hard questions, no pinpointing anything. It was just, so that's your belief. Okay, that's your belief. And then I went on, saw maybe the third show or something like that, where she was sitting in her studio with that Aaron. Bet your Aaron got some war stories. But
I would love to talk to Aaron, y'all. I would love to talk to her.
But then you're sitting there and listening to her, and she's just vapid, and you can tell the only thing she has is, I know this person, I know this person. It would be like me sitting here and saying, well, that time I was on JS TV. I was talking to Linda Barton, Aiden's lawyer. Oh, I had Aiden on my show as well. I was
Yeah.
actually DMing with Mark Betterow at one point.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just it's
What's that got to do with
constant.
the original question, Baker? What's that got to do with the original question?
Well, he DM'd me back. He said, "Who dat? New phone?
Yeah.
Like you do when you're cool." No, but it's this constant. I don't have anything. I don't do anything. I just use other people constantly to try and put them in front of me, and then I'm gonna suck them dry, and then I'm gonna toss them away, suck them dry, toss them away, and then I'm gonna name drop all over the place, because what claim to fame did Jess Machado have? Nothing. And I don't understand.
She jumped into the Karen Reed case. She got viewers. They came over to her Substack, and then she created drama on YouTube so that they would come over there and watch her.
Yeah,
that's almost a direct quote. I might have messed it up a little bit. Almost
a direct quote, y'all. And she was never really about Karen Reed, because she was just about.
No, why would she be? She doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't care about free speech. She doesn't care about the First Amendment. Remember the exit interview with Aiden? She's not there for the First Amendment. She's not here for free speech. That's not her style. Oh, I forgot to shut my curtain. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. There's no light out there.
No, but the thing is, all these people, they must have seen it as we saw. There's nothing. There's no quality to her other than screaming at Haitians. It's that's not a quality. I'll retract that statement. That's all she does. She has nothing. She's sitting talking about her sexual fun times with Jesty.
Ew. Why did you give me that visual? Ew.
Do you remember the second not Penguin of Madagascar? What's the one where they were in with all the animals, where they go back to Madagascar, and then they flee, and then they crash land in Africa, and they have Moto, the name that's so nice they have to say it twice.
Isn't that Penguins of Madagascar?
Is it called Penguins from Madagascar? No, it's not.
I think so. With the goofy lemur.
Yeah,
the king
Julian.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. But when Gloria is laying at the pool and looking, and Moto, the name's that's so nice you have to say it twice, comes walking.
You got a grandbaby, don't you? I can tell.
It's one of my sisters and I references from movies, because it's like Moto, the name's so nice you have to say it twice. But it's just, I can just see Jeffsy is like that. Now they are down in Florida hanging out with Lauren. That's why she can't be on camera tonight, because she has them living at her house. When he walks through the water, and everything is flappy, and Gloria is laying over there and just.
Why are we going down this road? This is gross. I'm getting sick. I'm
just making a cultural reference so people can see what I see in my head when I see the Jeffties. They are at the pool right now, and Mama's a little hammered. She got that bottomless margarita. She's not bottomless. Talking about the rainforest. But and then you just
what I find. Go ahead.
Then you just see Jeffsy come walking through the pool, and Mama is laying over there eating grapes, saying, Jeffsy, the name's so nice you have to say it twice.
Ugh. You know what I find super odd about this entire situation is Jeffsy was so mad. He was so mad when people started asking her about the money in the beginning. He was so mad when people were accusing her of stealing this veteran donation. I ain't heard shit from Jeffsy. Jeffsy ain't around. Where you at, Jeffsy?
Yeah.
Where you at, bro?
And Jeffsy, who wanted to pull up on you, he sounds like the Hood Booker crew. Those little plastic rappers, when they're like, yo, you want to meet up in the park? Jeffsy, you fat fuck. Do you know how sad it would be if me and Jeffsy got into a fight? It'll be kind of like rhinos just bumping into each other. And then we'll be on the ground. Anyone have some aspirin? My heart can't handle that.
I know that you're well, I'm gonna stop that sentence. Actually, I'm gonna stop. I wouldn't have that problem. Baker, and I know that you're like, well, nobody's going to fight. We're all on the internet, blah, 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 blah. But Valhalla 10 years ago would have showed up at her front door, beat the brakes off of Jeffsty, beat the brakes off of Jack if he got in my way, slashed every goddamn tire in her driveway, sat on the porch until the cops showed up so that I could go post bond, come back the next morning and do it all over again. There's a reason that the government pays me to stay away from people, Baker. And I don't think she understands. I don't think she understands who the fuck she was messing with when she's trying to fucking come at me in this whole thing. Like, I know that I've been very cool on YouTube and I prefer that version of Valhalla. I absolutely prefer that version. I strive to maintain that version of Valhalla. But that's, Valhalla was a different person not that long ago.
By the way, thank you, Amy, for 12 months, and we love you too. But that's the thing. I think most of these little plastic rappers who are out there puffing their chest out, they do it because they never did it.
Exactly. These fucking idiots have no idea of what being tough actually means.
No,
I could make a phone call, and I would never do this. I would never do this. This isn't a threat in any goddamn way. Don't misinterpret what I'm trying to say. But I could make a phone call right now, and I could have Harley sitting in her driveway in the morning. 100%. Yeah. That's a factual statement, y'all. I wouldn't. I never would. But I could. But I fucking could.
But again, it's the thing where when they're like, yo, you're not about this life. I was about this life. I was a fucking idiot. I was an alcoholic from probably 15 to 22. Mm-hmm. And I love when they're like, yeah, and then we're going to square up in the parking lot. No, we're not going to square up. If you're going to get in a street fight, the first time someone crashed a bottle in the back of my head and you think it's going to be like the movies. No, it's not. It's just like having a bat in the back of your head. You just go down. Mm-hmm. It just, oh, that was not fun. And you sit there. I don't ever want to be in a fight again in my life.
No, never. I pray to God that I'm never in a fight ever again. Never.
And that's why I love all these people who are like, yeah, well, do you want to step to the street? No, I want to sit in the bar and I want to look out in the parking lot where you're standing out there and doing the. Did you see him when he was throwing shadow punches on the screen? Fucking little bitch have never punched someone in the face. He would break his hand instantly. But I want to sit in the bar and I want to laugh at it and say, Jesus Christ, I did this when I was 16.
That's my preferred method. Yes, that's my preferred mode at the moment. Is like, ha, look at these idiots. That's what I would like to do for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I don't see, and that's what we're gonna do for the rest of our life. Because
I was gonna say, I don't see having to do anything else at this point. Like that's where I'm at in life. This is where I am in life.
Yeah, and again, like I said, I have one fight, and I'm saving that for when one of my daughters need it. And then I'm gonna get old school, and I'm gonna be in my bare stomach and everything like in the good old days, so they can't rip the shirt off you and pull you down by that. It's gonna be fucking old school. And
after that last Jess Machado video I did, one of my buddies, like of 20 years, right? Like somebody that
I need
knew
more to
me.
drink. Just talk.
Go ahead. I'll tell this story. After that last Jess Machado video, y'all, one of my buddies of literally 20 years at this point, probably, called me and he was like, "Hey man, saw that video. You okay?" And I laughed because I knew what he was getting at. And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine, bro. Don't worry about it." And he was like, "She has no idea who she's messing with, does she?" And I was like, "No, she doesn't. She doesn't have any idea who I am or what I have done or nothing. She's got no clue, y'all. She's got no fucking clue." And then he laughed. He just laughed. And he was like, "I remember the padlock tied to the bandana days." And I was like, "Well, we don't talk about that anymore, bud. We don't talk about that anymore." And then we got into how we need to start him a YouTube channel. And it was a good time after that. But it's just such a ridiculous. This whole thing is so goddamn ridiculous. The whole situation is so ridiculous. Somebody stole. They raised money for veterans. And I called them out on it because they pocketed about $200 and probably $30. Honestly, that's about how much she pocketed. about 230. And I called her out on it when I was trying to prove to the interwebs that she didn't do it. And then she drug my name through the mud. Then I proved that she stole about 230. And now we're here. This is how we got here.
Well, it actually started before.
It's how I got here.
Yeah,
yours,
but
your story.
No. It actually started with your name before that, because remember where it all started when she claimed that we weren't swatted because there was only one cop showing up. Swatting is intent. Swatting isn't the number of cops.
Yes,
and that's where it all started. And you were so, like always, you are the golden retriever of the internet. You're like, no, I'll talk to them. I'll fix it.
And I tried.
You went on her show and you were, but did you know when she kept trying to figure out what your name was so she could dox you?
She's still trying, I promise.
Yeah.
She's still
that's
trying.
the shitty thing, that back to the truth journeys that's going on. All these people that is now out here begging for mercy, who put out Lauren's last name. Not that Lauren has anything to hide, because Lauren is a publicly registered.
They doxed Cyber Chick.
Yeah, who is in a documentary. So
they tried to dox Arkansas Bestie the other day. They found a commercial thinking that it was from her hometown.
But again, why would you? That's the thing. This is intimidation tactics.
Yes, it is.
I saw a clip that Queen Val, not this queen, but the other Queen Val, shared today, that apparently on the one we don't like channel today, she was yelling about me being in Karen's chat, yucking it up with her, and I'm like, who's Karen?
Karen?
Oh, that's Arkansas Bestie's real name is Karen. So again, I know this about you. You better be scared. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out about your husband. I'm gonna tell your.
That's not a real name, by the way.
I don't give a shit if it's a real name. But again, it's just this constant. I'm gonna put pressure on you.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Karen. Karen is her name, and she lives in Arkansas. But have you ever heard any of us ever say, let's figure out who J7 really is?
Not once. I don't care. I don't care where she lives. I don't want anything to do with that broad. Like that chick is certifiably insane. She, honest to God, needs help. I've watched a couple minutes of probably more than that at this point. Because anyway, I've watched some of her recent streams, and I'm convinced of two things. One, I'm convinced Kane knows exactly what the fuck he's doing. He knows for a fact that Jess Machado stole. He admitted on stream to watching my stream numerous times. And he was trying to push back a little bit. And then Rage Pig, which is what I'm going to refer to her from now on as, she's fucking Rage Pig. Rage Pig started pushing back, and Kane's like, blah, 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 blah. Well, I'll, if you want me to lie, I'll lie. What do you want me to do? I'm here for this. And all he does is he just eggs her on, and he knows that's what he's doing. That's what he's there for. That's his enjoyment out of the whole thing. And Kane, buddy,
this is all these idiots from the KMS crew, whatever. They are just there to make drama. That's all they are there to do.
Yes.
And again, before you go on the valid truth journey of Kane, he's not a good guy either.
No, he's not. Like I said, he knows exactly what he's doing. He's just there to create conflict. He showed up in Arkansas Bestie's chat today under his sock account, but I know what his sock account is, and started calling him out. And as soon as I did, then he started engaging with me in conversation and tried to accuse me of all kinds of stupid shit. Like, oh, you admitted to that she didn't steal. No, I didn't, bitch. What I said was, I believe that she donated the 447. That's what I said. She definitely stole. She 100% stole. Stand by those statements all day, every day for the rest of my fucking life, because she did in fact steal from the veterans, y'all. 100% accurate statement.
Yeah.
No, allegedly, she did it.
I've been saying because I drink so much that I drink like a Machado in church. Do you think it's because when the collection plate goes around that do we get sticky fingers? Do we get sticky fingers? So it's but no, this and all of this, I just can't stand this hypocrisy now that the one who has been bankrolling. Well, first it was J7 bankrolling the party. It slowed down quite a bit.
Well, she spent most of her money. It was what I assume.
Well, I don't know because I don't look into her money because I don't give a shit about people's money. But then you had Arkansas Bestie pulling in the numbers. Now she's gone.
Yes, I think Arkansas's Bestie's best asset to Jess Machado was that she was a cash cow. And Jess Machado really doesn't want to lose that cash cow. And I think if I had to guess, that's why Ocean latched onto her on the split. The fake split happened a week prior where they were splitting Moons and Oceans. They split a week prior as a joke, right? And now all of a sudden she split again and latched onto Arkansas Bestie. I think Oceans was assigned to Arkansas Bestie to keep tabs on her and make sure that she was still supportive of Jess Machado. I've talked to Arkansas Bestie quite a bit. I really like that girl. I really do. I think that she's a little naive, and she obviously and will admit with heartfelt that she is brand new at this and doesn't understand what's happening on YouTube. I think that she's a good person, y'all. And I think
good people don't do bad shit. That's my problem.
And I'm open I'm unaware of anything bad that Arkansas Bestie has personally done.
She has been sitting in chats. Lauren, you want to enlighten our golden retriever here what she's been doing?
I'm open
she's been in chat doing exactly the same the rest of these cunts have.
Well, what does that mean though? Does that mean
shitting on people, doxing people, putting their names out there?
Arkansas Bestie's been doxing people?
Yeah.
I would like to see that.
Holy
because
moly.
If she has, that's fucked up, and I'll ask her about it or whatever. But I'm not even sure if she knows how to copy and paste a link at this point, y'all. Like I think she was just a fan and got caught up in this. And once she realized how fucked up things were getting, I think she pulled out. And I think, and I'm not speaking for her in this situation, I'm making my own assumptions. I think she's pretty disgusted by what's taken place over the last month and wants to get away from all the fucking craziness over there without creating more conflict. That's what I think. And maybe I'm wrong. And if I am, please tell me. But that's my read on the situation at this point. I like her. I think I've got a pretty good read on people. I might be a Labrador, but when I find out that somebody's a fucking snake, I usually can pick up on it pretty quick.
Well, I don't watch the show, but I've seen clips where she has been in the thick of it with the rest of them when she's in chat. And I have to say, thank you, someone, because someone bought 30 corner kisses. We missed you. I missed you too as well. She was shit.
She might shit talk on chat. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
She was shit talking on a stream with Oceans once, though.
Okay, so what does that mean, though? Right? Like she made a couple of comments, like, "Oh, this guy."
But there's a difference, Valhalla. If I say, well, Oceans looks like the drummer, the guitarist from the Muppets band.
Well, she does.
Yeah, because that would be a truthful statement. But there's another thing. If you go in an environment where they are sitting there, they're doxing everyone, they're shitting on everyone, they're calling everyone a PDF file, and then you join that show. Because if you, I don't know if Expert ever tells that, but there will be some times where I've said, no, I'm not going to be on Friday Night Live tonight because this person is on, because I don't like this person. Sure. I would if you started right now telling the real truth about how you love the way you see Haitians I would lose your link. It would just, oh, sorry, Valhalla had some internet connections.
All I'm saying is I think I honestly think that she's just kind of naive, is what I think. I think that she's out there like me. I think she's the Labrador over there. She wants to see the best in people. She is finally seeing that things are fucked up, and she's pulling away and she's doing her own thing. And I think that unless anybody has proof that she did something herself terrible, we should all give her a chance. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you all wait.
And I know, well, I know, Baker. I know that you've got
smell of napalm in the morning.
You've got the oxy brain, and you've got the
no, I got the Danish brain. We don't forget the oxy brain makes me mellow. Oh, you should have heard.
But
I got the IV, and because they were like, "Hey, take these," and it was two oxy pills. I was like, "I ain't doing shit." Well, we're gonna give you some in the IV. And I asked that nurse, said, "You want to go party?" And my daughter was sitting right in front of me because she drove me to the hospital. Yeah, that was a fun one yesterday. You don't have access to your daughters, do you? What? But I asked that nurse, said, "You want to go party?" And she was like, "What?" I said, "Oh my, I don't know what you did, but this is good." And then the orderly came because I had to have a sonogram of my to see if I have gallbladders. And when I said, "Oh my fuck, you're better than going to the nightclubs in the 90s." Yeah. He said, "Yeah, it's kind of the same. You can taste the music and you have to drink a lot of water. That kind of the same."
Close.
Not that I ever did do that. Yes,
I'm gonna fight for her for a little while, man.
I'm gonna be like Blue says. You don't need to do something terrible. It's the support of the rotten, terrible behavior and co-signing it.
Sure,
which she
and
did.
I don't know if that's true. I don't know that she co-signed or supported it. I think that she was there.
She stayed in the chat after the chat turned into constantly hate on everyone.
So was there a timeline? Like, did she have to get out by a certain date? So was like the first 1,000 subs that got out are okay, but the next 1,100 after that
no, but
not okay?
there's a difference of being there and saying, like, a lot of people, because I've seen a lot of people saying, "Hey, that's not true. Hey, why don't you just answer the question?" What Valhalla said is actually valid. You can be like that, or you can sit there and say, "Hey, I'm gonna invest $5,000 in your company. I want to know when you get her on the Valhalla show. You better fucking ask her, is it true that you invested $5,000 in Jay Machado?"
She's already denied that.
Yeah,
I was asked on
I want to
see. What do you want?
You know, the lol cow is not making fun about money. That's the only reason why she's on the YouTubes. So if she says someone,
did she say that Arkansas Bestie gave her $5,000, or did she say somebody gave her $5,000 and people thought it was Arkansas Bestie? Because the other day in a live stream, Arkansas Bestie was directly asked, and she said, "No, that wasn't me. I didn't give her $5,000 in a month. That's not me." And Pete was sitting next to her and was like, "No, that I would have lost my mind."
Well, he's also very interested in teenage boys.
No, stop that. Stop that, please. Stop that, please. If I had 3 daughters, do you know the words that would come out of my mouth to scare them boys away?
Yeah, because I have 2 daughters.
Well, and I get never. I get that, Baker. But what I'm trying to say,
I walked up to the idiot, and I told him directly. He said, "You better shake my hand if you ever want to be here."
Okay.
Said, that's what you do. You show me some respect. I didn't say, "So did you cross the sock this morning?"
That's a very Danish way to approach situation. I would have done everything possible to make him uncomfortable as fuck, no matter what that meant.
But I wouldn't, because again,
and who knows what the actual story is? That was a 10-second fucking retelling of the story on a YouTube live. Like,
what?
A little slack.
I just know
a little slack, Baker.
I'm just saying that I have never ever, because my daughters are both virgins, so I would never ever ask those questions, because that could put thoughts into a young boy's mind, and no boy is allowed to touch my kids. So
How'd that work out on your waiting on your
Perfectly.
second grandbaby?
It's like my babies born out of virginity.
Yeah, okay. I'm saying that
You just let me have my delusions. I will
that's
hurt you.
okay. That's okay. That's
I
okay.
almost
You can
know
have
where
your
you live.
delusions. Have your delusions. All
I
I'm saying
almost know.
is lay off that situation, please. Like just let's see how it plays out.
We're gonna
If
be
I'm
at the black.
wrong,
We're gonna
if
be on
I'm
the black
wrong,
side in a year, so
if
you
I'm
better.
wrong, I will wear a shirt that says Baker was right. How's that? I'll
You
wear
should
it
do that all the
publicly.
time.
Well, let's wait till the oxys wear off. How about that?
I'm just saying we're gonna be at the black side in a year.
Uh-huh.
And if I think that you besmirch my daughter's pureness,
I would never do that.
No.
I would never do that. I would never in a million years, sir.
I don't think anyone will ever allow any piece of any side's lol. But yeah, I like that. Hey, can we just all forget all about it and be friendly
Well,
now?
no.
When they no.
That's not what I'm trying to do.
We'll call out the bad eggs, and that's
Every
why
time.
this is
Every
why
time.
we're doing this truth journey, because this lady had no truth in any of what she did.
None.
She was just, hey, my ass is getting roasted, and I really just want to make my YouTube channel, and I want to be getting an audience, and I can't get the Jess Machado audience anymore. So can I go back and get the Aiden audience? That was what she was on race to do. She was there to tell a news story.
Y'all go watch that stream. Go watch Ray from Dallas's stream tonight
Yeah.
with Oceans, and you make your own decision. You tell me tomorrow after you watch it whether or not you think that bitch is a snake, because I fucking do.
Yeah.
Watch the chat, watch her reactions, watch how she avoids every goddamn important question through the entire fucking stream.
Yeah, and when she finally addresses it, it's hey, but you come on, it's like, and then hey, it's not like, but I also, and then what did you say?
I want to, every time I see that bitch's name in chat, I want to see snake emojis, y'all. Every time that girl gets mentioned, I want to see snake emojis. Let her know exactly who she is, because that is who she is. I'm not directing chat to go after somebody. I'm just saying that maybe we should make her an emoji, much like I have the goat emoji. That's all I'm saying.
And yeah, and I think that's that we're not going to do the whole like they will, because I'm gonna hunt you down, I'm gonna dox you, no, just don't fucking believe them and ask them questions whenever, because I saw her sneak into Lauren's chat and sit there and say, hey, I'm gonna no, Jolene's chat, sorry, I'm gonna tell you, I can tell you offline, and I was just like, oh, look who's here, me and Lauren was constantly writing in chat that, yeah, don't trust her. And I love that Jolene pulled it up in the end and said, yeah, I know what she's doing.
It's going to take more than $1.99.
Yeah.
This is so stupid. This whole situation is so goddamn stupid, you guys. It's so dumb.
Yeah, but the funny thing, like I said yesterday, the day before, the quartering, we were talking about the quartering when I was in Tennessee. That's died down. I saw one video the other day about him.
He might have crashed out again recently. I haven't really been
following but it's not the same. It's not the same lol cow story. It's a new law because he keeps doing dumb shit.
Yes, he does.
But it's not as big. Jess Machado have been a constant lol cow for 3 months. I've never. Ethan Ralph can't do this.
You would have added another week to her lolcowness if she didn't go on vacation.
Oh yeah. How much popcorn do you have for Sunday?
Bro, she's gonna rage on everybody. There's not going to be somebody she doesn't rage on Sunday. No. Not a single person. She's going to rage on enemies and friends, and just J7's crazy institutionalized ass is out here waging war. She's cost probably more subs than anybody for Jess Machado out of this whole thing. But don't forget, y'all, Jess Machado's a good judge of character. She knows a good person when she sees them. She's never wrong. Just J7's a
Wrong.
great person. She's never
Wrong.
wrong. Never wrong.
Well, then Valhalla, what does that make AB? Oceans is her bestie now. She's apparently AB's producer. She's taking a page out of Muchato's playbook, it seems. If
Well,
that's true,
sir.
then
Well, sir, tonight Oceans had nothing to do with that stream, and Video Jesus was running the dual stream tonight. I just think she's naive, man. Honestly, I think she's naive and doesn't. She's just trying. I think.
Can I ask a question?
Please.
You've been in these YouTube streets for a couple of years more.
Years.
Yeah. You are not as big of a channel that I am, and I'm not as big as a channel as a lot of people are. Have we ever talked about, oh, it's getting so, we need a producer to sit in the background and pull up stuff? I know Ricada had what's his name?
He was the editor, Ryan.
Yeah, but he was just putting stuff up on screen. And stuff.
He was making memes and shit for him.
Yeah, but these people are like, hey, I need a producer.
Well,
I have Marissa when I want to invite someone and say, can you write it in American? Because Mike would be, hey, Valhalla, I want to be on the show. That would be my invite. And apparently in America, you need a lot of flowery words.
I think that's part of the Jess Machado grift, man. She's got that whole fucking YouTube class. She's been on YouTube for 10 months. That bitch doesn't know anything about YouTube. I don't know how the fuck she's charging new people to fucking take a class when I will gladly give you all of the fucking information I know if you message me. No problem, y'all.
Lauren won't even pick up when I try to help her. She's so sick of me now because I'm like, can you fucking stop doing that with your Ethernet? Can you? I'm gonna take a plane and I'm gonna move into that room that Jess Machado rented for the B&B in Lauren's house. And I'm just going to go, whenever Lauren's out working, I'm going to go in and fix all of her cabling and setting up her studio. And
somebody
and then
needs to. Somebody
then I'm going to take her phone and I'm going to crack it and say, no, you can't use this. And she'll be, but what? Why? And this is what's going to, again, I have had maybe 20 people asking me, what do I need? How should I do it? If I want to do it. Some of them, it's just going to be a one-time deal where they, okay, I'll return to you. Never talk to me again. Other people are like, oh, fuck, life got in the way, and they'll contact me 3 months later. And other people will sit there like Lauren and say, what camera do I need? Is it okay to have this camera? And I will sit and I'll help her Google stuff and show her links and all of that. We do this for people we like. I would never, ever, I always joke and say, hey, Lauren, it's $500 and a titty pic. But she knows it's a joke because that's the thing. Hey, Gerda. Well, I'm not doing that much better, but I'm well medicated right now. But it's the thing. If I like a person, if I saw the ex-wife was in here earlier. If the ex-wife wants to do a channel and said, "Hey Baker, what do I need?"
Your ex-wife was in here earlier?
Yeah, Leah Baker.
Oh, okay. I thought you made a real ex-wife. I was like, what the fuck? How did that happen?
Yeah, I probably have her blocked. But
keep your rant going. I'm listening and I gotta pee.
Yeah, but if for instance Leah said, I want to do a show about I'm into painting. What do I need? And I would say, well, you need this, you need that, you need this. I don't know, because you want to have like 2 cameras so you can see you painting and see your face maybe. We'll figure it out, and you need this camera, and no, you don't need to go for the high end because YouTube can't output all of that, and you don't need a million billion things. I would do that for free because I like you. I want to see you succeed. I might even go on your show to try and pull some of my audience over to your show, put a little magic on it. That's what you should do, because that's how I grew. My big break was when Dave asked me, hey, you want to come on and talk about the Danish justice system? And that got me into the to the algorithm. And then someone was so nice that they paid Lorax to redirect to my stream, and then that kind of blew it up. And that's how you should be on YouTube, because then one day when they might need a favor from you, you can give it back to them. You can all of this quid pro quo. I love the exit interview where Jess Machado was yelling, "What have you done for me, Aiden?" Aiden hasn't done anything for me other than he has been on my show, I think 3 times. He has been very nice talking about me. That's advertising. That's free advertising. There's a lot of people who will come in and send me a DM and said, "Oh, Aiden was talking nice about you today." That's what he does for you. We don't do shit for you where we will go and pay you money, or we will do this or do that. The way we help each other is putting your name out there. Might go on your show now and again, but there's no guarantees. We don't pay money to have guests on because we don't have that kind of money. We don't. I don't know. She has this. "Oh, well, I'm a famous reporter. I should get $500 to raise money for a charity." Why? But you pay it forward all the time, and this is what you can do when you grow on YouTube. You can pay it forward. You can go into Amy from Boston and send her some love, and you can share their links. All of this, you have to pay me attitude is such a fucking disgusting way of looking at it, because Valhalla could be sleeping now. It's 2 in the morning where he lives. No, he want to come on and we have a great talk, and some people will be talking about it tomorrow. Some people who are not my supporters will say, "Oh, Valhalla is on there. Let's go check it out." And the other way around. That's how YouTube works. This whole "what have you done for me lately?" Well, it's a great song by Janet Jackson, I believe it is. But the rest of it is just, we can give you association. And that's what Aiden has done. Aiden is the only reason she has the amount of subs she had, which you can clearly read by how bad it's gone since she started attacking Aiden. But her weird way of "what have you done for me?" Bitch, he built your channel. He gave you a channel. If he hadn't been out there and supported you when you got in your tiff with Grant and done stuff like that, no one would have known you. Oh, people loved my court reporting. They did? Yeah, I would pull it up sometimes and say, "Oh yeah, one of the jurors are making a face." But I would rather use Sue from Boston, because Sue from Boston knew what a trial is about. Going to bed. Guess I have to face him again tomorrow. Face who? Whom? Who? Yeah, she used her association, and that's why when all of this blew up, she also used her pull with Aiden to try and win the battle against me, because she thought, "Oh, Aiden loves me. Aiden will never ever do anything to me. I can shit on everyone because I am protected." And that's why it hurt her ass so much that Aiden said, "Bitch, you didn't do anything for me." I love that she was like, "Oh, I raised $10,000 for you, Aiden." No, you didn't. You went on a fundraiser that was running anyway. You have never done what Will have done. Said, "I'm going to use 12 hours of my life and give it to Aiden." You've never ever said, like I did, said, I did a 12 hours where I said 4 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours. We raised money for Valhalla, we raised money for Aaron Spencer, and we raised money for Aiden. I don't raise a shit ton of money. I raised like $2,400 on that stream. But still, we do this because we believe in Aiden. We don't do this so people will come after and say, "Oh, aren't you a good person? You did this for Aiden. We should love you. We should adore you. Aiden better come suck your cock." No, we do this because we believe Aiden is being railroaded. Again, I was reading the new filing from Better Row with the Staccato, Casey, Kenny, whatever, this morning. how that ever became a lawsuit. I want to know who has connections enough that they can make the DA pull up that case.
Oh, Nan had something to do with that. She had to have. She
Yeah.
had to have. There's no way that Mike Crawford could have announced the fucking thing coming out 5 days before it happened when nobody else knew anything about it. Mike Crawford all of a sudden, Nan's the hottest thing in the world, y'all. Nan, I want to fuck her arm flaps. No, that bitch had something to do with it.
Video Jesus trying to get in the grift, but it's not going well. 300 views on her AB stream. I didn't watch it. I don't know how well and how bad and how. Again, I don't look at numbers because numbers are subjective. It's what's a good stream for me and what's a good stream for Aiden and what's a good stream for Valhalla.
Right.
It's
right.
I can sit and laugh at Mike Crawford just restreaming court, which is against YouTube TOS. Remember that?
Yeah, I don't know how he gets away with that shit. By the way, I don't know how.
No, but that's another gripe I have right now. Everyone is just restreaming everyone. It's at least put some effort into it. Just cut out the parts you want to comment on instead of just let me watch 3 hours of someone else. I love the picture you sent me the other day. That was Danny watching the car crew watching Aiden watching.
No. It was Danny watching LTL watching the car crew watching Aiden.
Yeah,
that's what it was. Yeah.
And I was like, can we get to the part where we make something? Just cut out the bits you want to make fun of, because there's a lot of dumb shit said on those shows, but it's just that was too Inception. When Danny was I could just see screenshot, screen. I was like, oh my fucking God, this is getting.
Can I talk about that for a second, by the way? Because here's what happened by the end of that stream. Fucking bitch boy LTL. I have never known who this dude was, right? I just found this guy like a week ago. The other night, Rat House Media was playing his stream, watching the car crew, watching Aiden. And midstream, LTL privated his fucking video and then put copyrighted music over the top of it so that Danny couldn't fucking stream it anymore. Midstream, you guys. LTL, I just met you. I just found you a week ago. You are an absolute fucking bitch, bro. You are a total cuck, and you deserve nothing but the ire of the internet at this point, in my opinion, because you are a fucking cuck. Bitch boy media. That's what you are. Bitch boy media. Fuck you, LTL. Cuck.
Someone who is not a cuck is our good friend MG Law, who is apparently rating us. Thank you so much for the rate.
Hell yeah.
MG.
Thanks, MG. Appreciate you, brother. See, that's how it works, you guys. Support each other. Life goes much better if you just support everybody. That's how it should go.
Like the crafting ho-ho-hos. I found that channel when they had 126 subscribers.
Those ladies are amazing.
And I do I learned this from Danny. He did the redirect roulette when no one else is, because normally you will just, okay, Valhalla is streaming tomorrow, I'm going to redirect to that. So I went into Who's Live and I saw these 3 wonderful ladies who were just doing crafting and just having a good time.
They're having
now they have 700 subscribers. This is how you help people.
Yes, that is exactly how you help people. I was reading and talking at the same time. That guy, I can't get over how, like, I can't decide who has less testosterone between him and Mike Crawford or LTL. I can't figure it out yet. I'm waiting to make a final decision, but I'm studying it. I'm trying to figure it out at this point.
I'm going to say something that's absolutely not controversial to say in Denmark. I think that Brian LTL is a closeted homosexual.
He might be. I think he likes Will. I think he really wants to bone Will. That's what I think.
And there's nothing wrong in being gay.
There's nothing wrong with it. I've got a lot of gay friends. I love the gays.
Yeah,
have a gay summer, y'all. Have a gay summer.
And I have a black friend, just so everyone knows. But it's the thing. I know people are like, "Oh, you're just calling him gay." Too. No, it's absolutely great if he, stand by it, but be proud about it. Because I think that he has a lot of repression in himself, and that's why when he went bald, he got the hairpiece and all of that. I think he's more masculine than Mike, but because Mike is doing that.
maybe.
That's
Mike
still
wrestled
not
2
masculine.
black guys in the 5th grade, though. So there's that. He was the smartest guy in his 2nd grade special ed class. Hold on, y'all. Hold the fuck on. I got something for you. Hold on.
He shows all the signs of a gay man. He's obsessed with Will. But again, I think a lot of people, and I know it's in some parts it's still being gay is a bad thing, and I know the hood boogers are really scared of the gays, and so is Jess Machado. Have a gay summer, y'all. I would rather that he was out, proud, loud about it. But look, that's another thing. How many of these snakes and their truth journeys, how many of them have said sorry to Jimmy that when Jess Machado turned on them, they all started with, well, that's just gay behavior. What? Have you ever met?
Don't you talk about Nan. Nan's the hottest chick on the planet. She's a lawyer. She's a lawyer. You fucking weasel, you. Don't you talk about Nan.
Colin Albert said thank you.
I
have a bra that's more masculine than Mike.
Dance with me, Kazi. Dance with me. Ruin my Christmas.
Kazi is jacked. He would
He's
rip
so
that little...
jacked, bro. He's
yeah,
so
he would rip
fucking
him to
jacked.
pieces.
I'll challenge. Oh no, that was LTL that challenged him to a fight and then admitted that he was going to lose.
Well, LTL has challenged me to a fight.
How about this, LTL? I'm closer. Fight me, bro. Fight me.
You are probably also very close, very much closer in weight class, because what these fuckers don't understand is weight class has a lot to do with it in a street fight. BLT and Cryford was scared of Kate Peter when Aiden went to jail. BLT thinks he's Joe Rogan. Delusional.
Crazy.
That was the thing I kind of wondered with the New Jersey thing. Imagine if Betterow sent a letter saying, hey, Mike.
I made Betterow. I made his whole career.
But imagine if he sent him a letter saying, hey, Mike, these social media posts indicates that you had prior knowledge to the outcome of a grand jury proceeding. We will be very interested to taking your deposition. Do you know how many bricks he would be shitting after receiving a real letter? Because just Kate Peter saying, I'm coming for you next. And he was like, yeah, Karen Reed fucking did it. Oh my.
Well, I don't talk to the cops, but the one time I did, they told me I was going to go to prison for 10 years. So Aiden's wrong. That's what I know now. After that, Aiden's wrong.
Yeah, that's crazy. Mike made Betterow not want to go on his show anymore. Well, I
made Betterow. I made his entire career. He wasn't shit before he came on my show. I found that guy. I was walking the dogs and Betterow was sitting on a park bench because he didn't have nothing going on. And I was like, hey man, I'm pretty sure I can make something out of you. Come on my YouTube show.
You and Dwan Perkins, I see some greatness in your future. No, but it's just, we can't prove this because Mark has never ever acknowledged this publicly. But remember when we all got a notion, I'm not going to be on any other shows demanding super chats to talk for me or having monetized, and I've reached out to him and said, hey, absolutely, I just want you on. I don't give a shit about the money. But again, I understand why he took that position and cut all of us off and only goes on a very select few shows. But that was Brian LTL who sat there and said, $20 to ask Mr. Betterow a question. Go fuck yourself.
That's fucking
Then you pay those $20 to Mr. Betterow.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Betterow, I've gotten the opportunity to stream with Betterow, I think once, maybe twice. I think just
you've
once.
been on a channel with me, and I put him on a channel with you.
Yes, the one panel show I did, he came on my show, and
Yes,
was I on one of your shows with him?
yes. The first panel,
Okay.
both my panel shows with. No, I think he was only on one of them. So yeah, we did 2 panel shows. He was on.
Mark Betterow is shit hot, y'all. That dude
Yeah.
is so fucking smart and on top of his game. That man impressed me every time I ever spoke to him, every single time, in a big way too. Not just like, oh, he's got his shit together. No, he is shit hot, y'all. I couldn't imagine putting that man in a position where he had to like change his public online persona. How gross. How fucking gross.
Yeah. Especially because I think he actually.
But I made his career. I made his career.
But I think he actually liked coming on and doing the
He
intellectual.
did. That's why he was doing it.
Yeah. But then you have these bitches who are like, oh, this is just a
Clout goblins.
Yeah, but you and I, we're too fucking bad at this YouTube grift shit because
That's because it's not what it's about for us.
No, but
that's
but
the difference.
when-
That's why we
whenever
don't go after people's views.
yeah, and why we don't sit and count coins. I
Yeah.
saw LTL and Mike had a dual stream, and they were counting who got the most super chats.
It was clearly me. I had the most that
He
night.
actually, I think he had $50.65, and Brian had 40 something.
Fucking bitch.
Yeah,
little
I own
weasel.
him. I built Brian.
I built Brian's career. I built LTL Media from the ground up.
Yeah, because again,
Yeah,
I had a lot of questions I wanted to ask Betterow about certain stuff, and again, he's always been very kind to me. Always, he's been very
Every
very
time.
nice. Whenever
He's such a
you reach out
good
to him and
dude.
say, hey, this and that, he's been very generous with his time. And again, this is what you like, these people who come on. But it's the same with the Motas or Just to Serve TV. Still need to get Ricada to come on one of my shows, but
How has
he's-
that not happened yet?
because when I invited him on, he was out of town for, I think, some fundraiser. I had invited him on for Aiden's fundraiser. I'm not, as you've seen, I haven't done a lot of inviting people on and stuff like that for the last 6 months because I'm kind of been where I'm gonna go with all of this because it's been live
Little
court
crazy.
streaming is dying out
Yeah.
and all of that stuff. So yeah.
Well, now that the turtle's going to prison, you just don't have anywhere to go. Your views are down, Baker. Your views are good. Your channel's in the toilet.
You don't make the numbers I do. And I don't care. It's really, it's not that important.
My
It's,
numbers are up. I'm back on the rise.
Yeah, I loved he said that, and then I went in and looked, and he had 36 people watching his
They're so bad
court
compared
stream.
to where he was like a year ago. His views
Yeah.
are shit.
It's the one where you're sitting there thinking, yeah, you had thousands of people watching you because you had guests on. If your channel only survives because you have guests on, you have a problem because then you cannot turn on your screen like tonight. And again,
Yeah, but I had Afro Man on, Baker. I had
and you
Afro Man
didn't
on.
ask. Imagine if I had or you had Afro Man on, and you could ask some intelligent questions.
Well,
I did a lot of activism for weed.
We're gonna smoke it up. We're gonna smoke it up with the Afro Man. We're gonna smoke it up. We're gonna light it up, y'all.
Yeah, it's I'm even getting so soft now. I've reached out to Grant, and he never replied. Well, he replied to the first one, never replied to the second text.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna take off my glasses when I'm Valhalla. God, the transition hurts for a second. I'm
me
actually
about
pretty
it.
impressed with Grant lately. Like I didn't really follow him ever, right? I just remember him from being like the trial 1 Grant.
Yeah.
And I was like, not for me. But that hearing the other day when he was asking Betterow the questions, I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit, Grant's asking good questions here. And he showed up on the Jess Machado Stole live stream I did threw me some support. I went and checked his channel out a little bit. I'm like, oh shit, Grant's on. He's on it. What's going on over here?
Well, Grant
Shout
is
out
like
Grant. Shout out Grant.
My problem is still with Grant that he spins yarns into a sweater that's not existing because someone is called as a witness. In his mind, it's they flipped. No, they're just there to verify that a gray key download is a download. It's not that deep, Grant. But he will just spin it
pretty
into.
excited the other
Yeah,
day when
he will. But
he found out Jessica Hyde has been working with the prosecution for a little while, and he was pretty excited about that.
Well, she hasn't. She's just there to testify that the documents that she downloaded were the documents she downloaded. It's not that deep, but in his mind, because he will just
prescription or magnifying, I think.
It's just no. I like that he has become better, but at the same time, he still has that conspiracy theory thing going on. So
I love it. I'm here.
He's a little too wild for me.
Get it, Grant. I'm here for it, buddy. Get it.
Yeah, I'm with M Danger because she's a little too conspiracy for me.
I'm here for it, buddy. Go get it. Follow the trails, bro. Follow every one of the trails.
Grant was a douche, no doubt, but Machado totally fucked him over, and she only got that RO on him to get him out of the courtroom.
Yeah, I think that's probably accurate.
My problem is I've seen the video where she's standing and screaming and he's screaming and I just see two horrible people screaming at each other, and I'm thinking, what the fuck's going on?
Justice for Grant. Justice for Grant.
Guess Machado clearly took up too much space. Well, that's fat shaming.
She kept bumping him with her ass. I watching it in like hindsight. She kept like backing her ass on him. And like, stop touching me. I wouldn't want that thing touching me either.
She should come with a beep 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 beep.
I was trying to figure out if I could pull off like a lesbian comb over thing like he's got going, but it's not quite there.
He looks like Sue from Boston. I know Jolene says Janet Reno, but he looks like Sue from Boston. She even wears the same t-shirt.
I know the name, but I don't know what she looks like.
Sue from Boston is she's not a reporter. She's a commentator from NBC Boston who was in the courtroom, and she was trying to become a thing, and she's so liberal that she will make Mel look like a conservative.
Oh, not a libtard. God damn it.
Libtard. Have you noticed everyone who goes after me are libtards?
She's a fucking weasel.
They all want to destroy our country. So what's great about America? Social security.
The welfare system, according to Jess Machado. The welfare system's the best part of America.
And again, that's fine and dandy if you believe that, but then maybe you shouldn't sit there and spout. If you don't know again, what are the Republican values in America?
And I don't fucking welfare. I promise you.
No, but I'm not. Let me try this on for size. If a German guy said, "Hello, Berker, what are the Republican virtues in America?" I would say it's God country first. It's pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Small government. As of course, you can have a more liberal Republican saying, okay, we need a welfare net, but we don't need the welfare net to be so tightly knit that everyone lands in it. It has to pick up the people who need it, but it needs also to be so open that you don't just, everyone is on the dole from the state. You can say that and say, yes, it's a good thing that if you're a single mom, that you don't have to die in the streets. But at the same time, not everyone should be on welfare. You can say those things, but she couldn't even, and she claims she's a big thing in the Republican Party. I would love to have a political, it's the same with Mike, who's a big thing in the Liberal Party. I would love to have a political discussion. That man who claimed that Joanne Perkins is the greatest DA we can have because she want to come on my show. And I saw her at that town hall, and she sounded like every liptard I've ever heard.
Sounds like, well, it sounds like they're trying to get guests. That's what it sounds like.
Walking Penny.
Good buddy Baker. Do you know that I currently have like well, I don't know what it's at the moment, but it was at the number 6 hyped video in the United States of America?
No.
Yeah, man. Yeah, let me double check real quick, and I'll put a link in chat so that if you have hype, so if you have hypes left, you can go hype it. We're trying to get. There's a chance I can get to number 1. It's pretty slim. I'm gonna need a push, but at the moment, I'm just trying to break top 5. We're currently at number 6.
So everyone, if you have any hypes left, go hype Valhalla's video. I don't know how it
I'm
works.
gonna throw it in chat. Give me 2 seconds.
He will tell you.
So everyone, if you have any.
Got it.
Sue is a strange rule follower, over-explains her title and loves to call out anyone for journalisms. Yeah, and she hates independent media.
There you go, yo.
She runs.
If you've got hypes left, go hype that shit.
Yeah, if you have any hypes left, please go boost Valhalla. This is Valhalla's Jess Machado stole video, and it's currently number 6 in the Americas. So more eyes on her lies.
Nicola last night sent me, apparently I've got quite a few I'm not on the hype list exactly, but I've got like 300,000 hypes in the UK too. So wherever you're at in the world, go hype that shit, yo. You can get 3 hypes a week. So if you hype the video, just like exit out of the video and go back to it, and you can hype it up to 3 times.
How do you do a hype? Do you do it on your phone, on your PC, or
phone or iPad? You can't do it on a PC.
Okay.
So when you go to a video, it's got. I'll show you exactly how to hype a video. So when you go to I'm good at receipts. So when you go to YouTube and you got your video, there you go. You scroll over. Oh no. All right, we're not going to do a live one. We're going to do the video in question. That'll make things easier, I think. 2 seconds. I'm sorry. I wasn't prepared. All right. So this is the video in question. Jess Machado stole. It's got the option for comments, live chat, and then hype, right? It says hype. Look how many hypes I got, y'all. 3 million. I don't know what that says. 847,000. We're climbing. And then you just hit this hype button over here. And then you can hype it. Bam. I'm out of hypes already, obviously, and I can't hype my own video. But you can hype it once, and then you have to close out of the video completely, go back into it, and you can do it up to 3 times a week. So that's how you hype a video. And you should, because at the moment, this video is number 6 in the United States. And that's pretty goddamn awesome.
And let's just say, even if these are all people spending their own only 3 hypes, that's 1 million people that hype that video.
Yeah. Well, so the hypes, what they're designed to do is get smaller channels exposure, right? So a smaller sub channel, each hype counts more than like 1. Obviously, it counts however many points.
I was just pulling up that you've got 1 million people doing it.
I don't know if that's accurate. I can't.
No, but
listen,
just
Baker,
go by
I'm pretty good at exposing liars. Don't lie to the people, Baker. I will expose you, sir. At this point, do not lie to the people. What happens with the hypes is it's designed in such a way that smaller channels get more exposure per hype. And I don't know what the ratio is. I don't know how it works. But like if Mr. Beast got a hype, far less important compared to poor little Valhalla getting a hype. Little Valhalla getting a hype, kind of a big deal. Being on the hype list with I think I just broke 7,500 subs.
That's good.
Yeah, Yeah. Pretty big deal to be number 6 in the country. Pretty big deal.
Yeah.
So yes, please go hype the video, y'all. Share it. Tell your friends to hype it. Snatch up your husband's or wife's cell phone. Go hype it on their shit. We can hit number 1 still. It's gonna be a little rough, but I'm trying to get to top 5. That's what I'm trying to get.
Hey all, Jolene is going live on Sunday at the same time as Jess Machado. That will be fun. I can
That a girl,
guarantee I
Jolene.
will not be
That a
watching the
girl.
Jess Machado show, but I will be watching all the clips, and maybe if Jolene is stream sniping, I might be watching on Jolene show because I cannot wait for Sunday. Sunday is going to be so epic that Mount Helena wasn't even that big of a blowout.
I was so mad at myself today. I had to go back and watch one of her videos today, and I was so mad that I had to give her a review. I was so disappointed in myself.
Well, I'm not feeling that much better. I'm just really medicated right now.
I'm glad you're back, buddy. I'm glad you're out of the hospital. I'm glad you're home.
Well, I'm glad I'm out of the hospital as well, but I would really like that I wasn't sweating constantly, and
Well, that's the
I have
opiates, bud.
I have this spot in between my ribs that feels like something is when I lay down. I lay out on the floor a lot. When I lay on the floor, it feels like something is protruding between my ribs. I know it's not true, but it just feels like it. It's something that just got stuck because I was sleeping badly in the bed because I couldn't. I'm a side sleeper and I couldn't sleep on the side because I had so much pain.
You're a side sleeper?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a belly sleeper.
Well, I've turned into a belly sleeper now because then the pressure on my gut kind of took away the pain. So that was nice when I finally could do that because I can't sleep on my back. I never been a back sleeper.
No.
But then I was just miserable in the hospital, and they come in every 2 hours to check on you. It's like being in prison. It's horrible. It's yeah.
Heidi says I got 2.8 million hypes on that video. That's crazy awesome, yo. That's all on you guys too. That's all you guys doing that. That's amazing. I made the video, you guys hyped it, and you have all crushed it. Crushed it.
And again, the thing we haven't done, we haven't sent all of you out to attack people. We haven't sent people
Never.
out to
Don't do
scream at
that.
people. We haven't told people you have to go dox anyone. We haven't told anyone don't watch these shows. I love that story about the reason why they had to come at me is because I wanted people off the internet. I don't give a shit about people on the internet. I give a shit about my friends on the internet.
As a matter of fact, the other day when J7 accused me of fucking goats and said she was embarrassed of my service to her country, I specifically made it clear that I don't want anybody to report that video because I want the world to hear what that cunt has to say and what that other individual also has to say about the subject. I want the world to know who they are. Don't report their video. Don't take that shit down. Let that shit stand. Say it with your full chest.
I have reported some of their videos, but that's because it's been very liable what they have said about me.
Oh yeah.
But I love that. Oh, when you were in Afghanistan.
Yep.
How many tours did you do in Afghanistan? You lying liar.
Never been to Afghanistan.
Never told me that one. Oh, it was when you were not in the forces anymore.
Yeah, something like that.
When you and Chuck Norris were riding on the dirt bikes with the
down in Texas. Yeah.
I want to know how Delta Forces.
I'm at number 5 now. Hold on, I got to get a screenshot. Oh, I am at number 5. Hell yeah!
Thank you all so
guys
much. And I
rock.
pinned it for someone asked to share it again. I pinned it in the chat so you can find it.
You
Jess
guys
is
are
at
amazing.
956 subs and falling. When she attacked me, she had 11,600 or something like that.
800.
800. Yeah.
11.8.
Because when I went home from Tennessee, she had dropped 800, and we thought, oh my God, she's losing 100 a day. That's insane. But like we said earlier, this is lol cow territory. No one has ever been in before because she keeps losing. Yeah, it's only 10 a day. But when you're a channel this size, growing 10 subs can take months to grow 10 subs.
Well,
It's
do you remember the first time I broke 5,000? How long ago was that?
That was a Karen Reed trial 1 because that's when I put up and I forced you to do the panel show on your channel.
You're right. That's exactly when it happened. And then because I don't stream full time, you guys, and I'm sure you all know this, right? Like I'm not a full-time streamer. I do this for fun. That's why I do this. I do it because I enjoy it. And I felt a little stale for like the last year. And I legit didn't stream anything. I streamed on other people's channels because I'm still going to be out here supporting my friends, but I didn't stream anything on my own channel for like 8 months. If you go back and look at my videos, there's like an 8-month gap. And I dropped, I think I got up to like 6,000 or something. And then I dropped all the way down to 5. And I was like, well, I found interest again. And I blew up from like 5,000 to I'm over 7,500 now.
Yeah, and it comes, but that's the same with the inspiration.
Yeah,
Because I ran out of juice around New Year's as well. I just didn't have it in me. I would still do my shows and I would still try and your trials channel. You have to sit here do fucking trials every day. Come on.
It gets taxing.
And it gets really. And I've been talking a lot to Mo about it because she had been having that horrible Clancy case. And if you have a Daryl Brooks or you have a Bradley Yawn or you have one of those fucking idiots, you can have fun, but it's just misery on misery and misery. And
I was talking to Rosalind the other day. It might have been at Dollywood actually, but she was in the same boat. She was tired. She was contemplating whether or not she wanted to keep doing it.
The link is up or down on the chat if you need it. Valhalla will drop it again.
I was gonna, but yeah, I'll do it. It's the pinned link in comments, but I'll do it again. I'll drop it in
But
chat.
it's that you need that new energy, and the problem is I find a lot of energy in these fights because I like being in a fight. I'm a bulldog. But then you have your regular audience who came in when you were doing trial streams and, well, I'm going back to a trial. And you're sitting here thinking, yeah, maybe I should do that. Do I do this too much? That's why I like doing the night shows because I just do whatever the fuck I want at night.
It's in chat, yo.
And that's I like the more free where I can pull up every topic, and I've done the things where, I found this case that looks interesting, hasn't gone to trial yet, but I like the informations in it, so it's more like that. Because those 8-hour streams where you're just sitting in misery every single day for 6 weeks, you're just sitting there thinking, oh, this is gonna hurt me in the long run. Because we have to sit here. You go out and you shop and you come back and I'm just going to do the dishes and then I'm listening with half a ear. We have to sit here every day and listen to. And then she strangulated the kid, and I'm just, so
I can't. I haven't looked at any of this Clancy case.
No.
I can't. I just can't. I don't know what's happening. I know that the legal questions involved are not for me to answer, so I want nothing to do with it.
That's the same thing as I had that thing where I said, first of all, it's 3 kids. It's going to be horrible. Second of all, she's clearly guilty. She did it.
She did it.
But then you have, is she an evil monster? Was she over medicated, or was she a mixture of both? And
I can't do it.
I don't have the empathy to cover that because I'll get angry and stuff like that. So
it's just not even something that I want to even try to wrap my brain around.
no.
That's
you
for
have
other people.
So many better people out there to do it. And
Yes.
and again,
and I respect every one of you that are doing it.
Yeah.
Justice anyway. Some of you that are just jumping on that bandwagon, shame on you.
Yeah.
You know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about too, by the way. Chat, you all know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh, the ones who attacked the husband now?
Who did that?
Well, now there's a theory that the husband did it because, she couldn't have done it. It must be the husband,
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And that's why I hate doing true crime, because you will have to sit and fight these morons and say, why? Well, why didn't they look into him?
Mary Swampy nailed it. Mary Swampy nailed it out of the park. Home run. Ruined my Christmas. Yeah. Mary Swampy nailed it on the head.
Yeah, the Commonwealth is also putting on a really bad case, so that's another.
They always do. I've watched, I don't know how many trials in the last couple of years out of the Commonwealth. They're all shit. Every single one of them. I couldn't imagine living in the state or Commonwealth, rather, of Massachusetts. I couldn't imagine living there.
No. It's
I don't know how any of you do. Move the fuck out of the state. That place is fucking horrible. Move.
Well, maybe I'll sleep there when I get there. Did you know I'm catching a case in New Jersey?
Welcome to the club.
Apparently, Nanymal.
The JFK idiots were talking about that, weren't they?
Apparently, Nanymal has been contacted by authorities that my depiction of Lays is so disturbing that the FBI is looking into me because of my gizmo and stuff like that. On my clearly marked "Not for Kids" channel is my attempt to lure kids in. These idiots even do they wear a lot of Velcro in Massachusetts?
The only agency that Nan's in contact with is the ATF because their mom flaps take flight, and you gotta monitor the flight patterns of an animal. You gotta. How is she the same age as me and looks like she's fucking 74? How is that possible?
She's younger than me, and I've been on the fat needle for 5 weeks, and that's most likely where I got my pancreatitis from. I dropped 10 pounds, and that the 20 pounds. That's all well and good. Not for sitting here with a soaked up T-shirt, and
well,
it's not worth it that way. But hopefully,
you are pretty sweaty, aren't you? Yeah,
I'm sweating like a horn.
Yeah, you are. Wow, man,
it's disgusting. But and this is sitting still.
It's them opiates. They'll do it to you.
Yeah, it's horrible. I took started taking 2 showers a day when I was in the hospital because I just felt so disgusting. I can't be sweaty. I hate being sweaty. It's I like it when I work out and stuff like that. You're really, really sweaty, so you feel you're doing something. But then I need a shower.
There, not doing shit. That sucks.
Yeah, it's the worst part. But no, I think what have happened, hopefully, is it broke my cravings, because I was like, oh, I'm just gonna eat a bag of potato chips every night. I was that type of guy.
Don't do that.
Yeah, but I knew it was wrong, and you said, well, then maybe you can have it on Friday nights, and then Friday and Saturdays, and then I've always had a problem with that. So I hope it's broken that craving need, because then I can hopefully lower my my.
You know what I do for snacks? Like when I want a snack, I do cheese and crackers. Right.
Especially in summertime, I've eaten a lot of peas. I like fresh peas.
That's a weird Danish thing that I want no part of.
I love
what
peas.
that is. Okay.
Peas are great.
You fucking weirdo. Okay.
So, it's yeah.
Little fucking weasel, yeah.
I dipped in for the hot mic Clancy moment today, but the squealing fan noise is almost as unbearable as the trial.
I want nothing to do with that trial.
I don't
Nothing
know
to do
what
with
that
it.
means.
Apparently, they got the Commonwealth fans in overdrive where nobody can hear shit.
Oh. I gotta get up in 6 hours to celebrate my 6-year-old's birthday and take everyone to incredible pizza. I'll be listening with my eyes closed. Bevs,
Hell yeah,
have a
Bev.
wonderful birthday, and nothing is better than pizza when you're 6 years old.
Bev, tell the little one happy birthday. And we clearly share a birthday together. So I will be also celebrating his birthday. Her birthday, the little one's birthday. I like peas like in things, right? Like if I cook a stir fry or fish shrimp pasta or a pot pie or something, I'll add peas, but I'm not going to just eat peas. That's a weird thing to do.
No, but it's just again, it's the same like I've been eating a lot of cucumber sticks because it's just mostly water, but there's still fibers in it. It's good for your stomach.
Sure.
But
That makes more sense than peas.
well, it's the same. Oh, I had pea soup at the hospital. I never had pea soup before. I like it.
I would have pea soup. I wouldn't like order it or anything, but like I would eat it if it was served to me.
Some people say you it's kind of hit and miss. Yeah, this is see, Valhalla, you're the
I've
winner.
never had that. I've never tried that, I guess, so I can't really comment.
Well, so I'm apparently perimenopausal right now.
You know what? That checks out actually. That makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah,
That
my
makes
sister
perfect
said,
sense.
you know, men go in Danish we will call it transition age. I said, no, we don't. We just lose our testosterone from we're 27 till we die. The video is not available.
Yeah, I'm looking right now.
Huh?
It is. Did I share the wrong link? Maybe I shared the wrong
I'll
link.
read it.
Give me a second.
Super. It
Let's
had
see.
it had bacon crumplings in it. Oh, it was so good.
Oh, bacon's delicious. Love me some bacon. I was like, did
My
that
daughter
bitch
just
report
had
me
her
again?
31st birthday on the 7th. She went to Hershey Park. That's baseball, right?
What? I missed it. I was
Hershey-
trying to do something.
Hershey
Hershey
Park.
Park?
Yeah.
Not ringing a bell.
I don't know.
I'm unsure.
It's because I went on my other channel to hype. Frozen peas are the best. Cans are squishy and olive colored, fresh, amazing, but seasonal. Yeah, I eat a lot of. Another way I try to manage my weight is I make, especially because when I do the long 8-hour streams, you don't have time to cook and stuff like that. So I'll just make a big bowl.
Use the link that's pinned in chat, y'all. The link that's
some-
pinned in chat works perfect. Use that one. Use that one.
But I like to put a lot of peas in that as well when I just cook a big bowl of something to put in the freezer.
You know what I made the other night for the first time ever? I made a salmon and shrimp pasta, and it was absolutely delicious.
It
was
don't
so
like
good.
salmon.
What? Oh,
don't
you
like
don't have
salmon.
salmon there, right? Like that's a U.S. fish.
Salmon, we are world renowned for salmon. Norway.
You
is
get
probably
salmon over there?
Yeah, salmon is everywhere.
I thought it was a U.S. fish. I had no idea it was another country fish.
It's called laks. That's where you got your laks and bagels.
It's not what I call it. I call it salmon.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
because you didn't learn that there's more than one country in the world.
Well, that's fair. That's fair.
History started in 1776.
Oh, buddy. Oh, I missed
When I
you.
stream for
I
long
really
days, I
did.
use Factor. Delicious Factor meals. I don't know what Factor is.
Factor? What the hell does that even mean?
I did that thing where whenever there's like, you can get like one of those microwave dinners. I thought, when they're cheap and stuff like that, I thought, that's good for streaming. Then I look at the nutritional value in it. It
Not
would be
so
better
good.
eating sausages.
Yeah.
Bad.
In America, we've got a brand called Hungry Man. like TV dinners. And when I was like in the army and like, you know, really active and burning calories, man, them things were so good.
Yeah.
15 minutes, just slam it. And so good. So good.
It's great. It's great for something, but when you're thinking, oh, I can just put it in my diet. No, don't do
No.
that.
Especially not 40 plus. Don't add Hungry Man TV dinners to your diet at 40 plus. It's going to be a bad decision. I promise y'all.
I was watching because a lot of people are talking about how all that gluten intolerance and yada yada yada, and people are always going off about that. And I saw someone who made two bowls where they made a European bread and they made an American bread.
Ooh.
And I was, oh my freaking God, now I understand why you can't handle bread, because you're not eating bread. First of all,
we're eating cake. We're eating
it's
cake.
a cake, and there's so much oil in it, and there's so much artificial crap in it. It's that's why you should make it yourself, because a good bread has flour, water, a little bit of fat of some kind, some salt, and some yeast.
I need a good bread recipe. Do you guys make white bread at all? Do you have a white bread recipe or?
We call them French bread.
You got a French bread recipe you can send me?
Well, we call them French bread. That's white bread.
I like French bread. That's perfect. That's what I'm looking for.
It's just, again, it's a simple recipe. It's just water, flour, yeast, salt.
You say simple, like I'm being offended now because I don't know the recipe. So it's not simple. I don't have any concept of what the recipe is. You can send it to me after the stream, bro. You don't have to do it publicly and shame me how stupid I am that I can't cook bread on the internet. You can just do it after in Discord.
I did a normally if I make a bread, I don't make breads, but I would make breads that I use what's called a soft dough. It's more like a sweet dough that you will make, but a yeast dough still. I like those for like if you make burger buns or you make hot dog breads and stuff like that. But if you wanna have a good, like for a sandwich and stuff like that, something like this is again, it's 500 grams of just normal flour, and it's not self-rising flour, blah blah. No, just flour. I don't know what any of it is. 25 grams of soft butter, 25 grams of yeast, 2.5 to 3 deciliters of milk.
Nobody knows what that means, man. What are you saying?
Jesus Christ. I'll grok it into stupid numbers.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Deciliters. Nobody knows how to convert deciliters to fucking grams or half cups. That's silly. Deciliters. I don't even know what a deciliter is. There was that.
It's a tenth of a liter.
A tenth of a liter?
Yeah. Deci means tenth. 4 cups of all-purpose flour. 1 3/4 to 2 tablespoons of softened butter.
Oh, I didn't realize I needed to take notes. Hold on. I got paper. I got more paper than Kev does. Can I express my absolute impressedness that Kev was able to come up with a notepad and a pen the other day? I was amazed that he had a pen and paper in his goddamn house. I didn't think there was a chance in the world that Kev owned a piece of paper. I was amazed.
I'm just amazed that BLT texted me today and said, "Oh, Kev is giving you health advice."
He like DM'd you, hit you up privately?
No, BLT was telling me they were on the show today and they were talking about how I should be more healthy.
Okay, I got a BLT or LTL because there is a BLT.
BLT is not LTL. BLT is the guy making fun of LTL.
Yeah, he's the parody account.
Yes.
Okay.
He was in chat earlier.
Just making sure.
Are you ready?
Yep.
4 cups of all-purpose flour.
4 cups flour. Got it.
1 3/4 to 2 tablespoons of softened butter.
1 3/4 to 2 capital T, y'all. BS of what? Butter?
Softened butter. And do real butter. Don't do the knockoffs. Just do some.
Yeah,
and
no,
remember,
we don't do the margarine.
Salted butter. Salted.
That margarine shit is not for me. That is gross. We do butter in this house. Okay.
2.5 teaspoons of active dry yeast.
2.5 small t SP.
Yeah.
Active dry yeast.
Yeah. And 1 to 1 1/4 cups of milk. Make sure that it's lukewarm. It's not cold. So you just, when you want to make it, you measure it and then you leave it out on the table for like half an hour before you start mixing it.
We'll call that room temp.
Yeah.
Milk. Yeah.
And
Okay.
1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of sugar.
Small TSP, salt, 1 TSP sugar.
And do you have a mixer or do you do it by hand?
Well, I have a pretty good KitchenAid mixer, but what's the best?
Then you take 80, because flour is always seasonal. It's never the same. The way it absorbs liquid is never the same. So
Okay.
So you take like 85% of the flour, put it in the mixer, then you put in the rest, because I know they'll tell you, oh, do this, do this. No, just put all of it in when you have a mixer, and then you start spinning it. And then when it starts to combine, just make sure that the yeast and the salt doesn't touch each other, because the salt will eat the yeast before it goes. But
wait, how am I supposed to put it all in there together?
You have a bowl on your mixer, right?
Big bowl.
Yes. You take the bowl and then you put in the yeast.
You just put it on like opposite sides of the bowl?
You just put the yeast in the beginning, then you put the flour on top of the yeast, and then you put the rest of the ingredients on top of that, and then you put the liquid in the end. Because then the yeast and the salt is divided. Again, it's not going to be a big problem. You're using a mixer. You can just chuck it, all of it. When you weigh it off in the mixer, the bowl, and then you put the yeast on one side, the salt and the sugar on the other side, put it in there, put it on, and then you turn on the machine and you pour in the liquid.
What liquid? We don't have any liquid.
What's milk?
Oh, we do have liquid. My bad. We do have liquid. I apologize. We do. I took the notes. I was following with you. I just forgot about I was thinking the butter. I was like, the butter's not a liquid. It's not a liquid.
The butter, I would actually hold back. This is a thing, because you need the butter to kind of coat the gluten. The gluten is what makes the bread rise. That's, gluten is a protein that when you do the mixing, it's glutenine and gliadine. They will make a structure kind of like a net in your bread. And that's the one that keeps the CO2 from escaping when your yeast start farting. Because that's what yeast does. It eats sugar and then it starts farting CO2.
Yeah.
And that's why you need the CO2 to be strong, or the gluten to be strong, so it'll capture and it'll grow. But you start spinning it, and then it starts to combine. Give it about a minute on a medium speed till it's combined, and then you feel it. And if it's really, really soft, you add more flour to it, and then you give it again, and then make sure that
no, not water, flour. My bad. Okay.
And then make sure when it's running that it gets enough time. And one of the problems a lot of home chefs makes are like, oh, now it's combined, now it's done. No, it needs to stand there and work for sometimes these small mixes. In a bakery, we would say like 15 minutes, but these bowls are so small, it'll do it faster because
The
they're so
bowl's like
small.
it's probably
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
but we're talking about we
Not
have
a no.
we have a couple of like 200 kilos of dough is normally in a bakery, so
Okay.
it's a little bit
So I
smaller.
gotta let that bitch run for like 15 minutes. Is what you're saying?
No. Keep that at like 7 minutes or something like that
Okay.
at a decent speed, but it'll become really warm as well. So it's better not to run it too long, and then
Okay.
you take it out, you put it on a flour table. You put flour on the table, and then you try and make it into a bowl, a ball,
Yeah.
and
Ball.
make sure that as much as you can, try to put the sides underneath it, so it tightened up the top. So it should feel kind of like this when you push on top of it when it's resting.
Like
So
hard fist or like
it kind of like when how's a steak well done. You can measure that in
okay.
your
Well done steak. Got it.
it. When I was a kid, because I was 15 back then, we were told that it should feel like the titlets of our girlfriend, firm but squishy. Hey, bakers are not normal
At
people.
15? Hold on. Who told you that?
Well,
That
the
guy
other,
is at least as guilty as Pete, Bestie, Arkansas Bestie's husband. At least as guilty.
the other 15-year-old guy who stood next to me in a bakery.
I'm just
Again, a good breast size is the size of a French loaf. Around
leave
500
Arkansas
grams.
Bestie alone. Leave her alone.
But then you put it in a if you have your kitchen or something where there is some, it's not going to be hot, but be room temperature. Leave
Yeah.
it on a floured surface. Cover it
For like 2 hours.
No.
Okay.
Let me.
Sorry.
People will tell you that you should cover it with cloth.
Uh-huh.
I normally take plastic and put on top of it because that'll keep the moisture inside of it.
Okay.
So I put a piece of plastic on top of mine because that just makes sure that the moisture doesn't evaporate.
Okay. How big of a loaf is this going to make? How big of a pan do I need?
This is going to be in this is like a bread tin, like a normal bread tin, like
Okay.
this.
Got it. I got one of those. Cool.
Yeah.
Something like that.
But then you let it rest for 20-25 minutes till it's roughly double the size.
Oh, that's it? 20-25 minutes?
And then you squish it. You squish all the air out of it and make it into a bowl again.
Do I get to punch it?
Yes, that's what you really.
Yeah, I get to punch it.
But then you make it into a bowl again, and then you put it under the plastic and let it rest there for maybe another 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Some people say a couple of minutes, but I'll say give it a little time so it can kind of relax. The reason why you punch it there is to get all the bad stuff out of the yeast, because the yeast is still active and it's farting all of this CO2. So if the CO2 stays in there at this
I'm a
point,
big fan of yeast, buddy.
yeah, well, it's not the same type of yeast, but if the yeast stays in the CO2 environment, it'll kill the yeast. So that's why you push out all of the air out, and then you form it into another ball, and let it rest for a couple of minutes so it gets a little bit bigger again. And then you take your pan, make sure to
butter it, grease it,
butter it. If you have an oil spray or whatever you have, make sure.
We don't do the oil sprays. I've got butter or oil.
Yeah, but then you just rub it with butter all over the place. It'll make it taste better as well.
Okay.
And then you take your ball of your dough, and this is when you flatten it.
Yep.
And the technique is you flatten it out so it becomes elongated. Then you flip the ends in and the top over, and then you just flatten that and you roll it up, flatten it. and that's how you. I can show you.
In the pan, or you make like
No,
a
no, no. You do it
breadstick
on the
first?
table. You do it on the
Got
table.
it.
You take the ball,
Got it.
hammers it flat, just flips
Got
the
it.
sides in so they are nice and even, and then you can you take and roll it. Make sure to put some pressure on so it gets tight, and then you just if this is your bread, you'll just chop it down, roll it over, chop it,
Okay.
and then you until you have like a nice flat bread size, and then
Okay.
you chuck it in the pan, and then you put it at 220.
No, you don't. That's the wrong one. I'm gonna need the conversion. That's the wrong one.
Then you put it at 428.
Damn, that's high. 428.
Yes, but let me tell you why.
428 degrees for how long?
Well, you're preheating the oven. Then you take your bread, let it rest for another half an hour so it rises in the pan. You take a sharp knife and you just cut either one long on the top or.
Whoa, hold on. Time out. You told me 5 to 10 minutes. Oh no, I
Yeah.
put it. Okay.
And then you put it in the pan.
Whew. Hold on. That was my fault. That was my bad.
Yeah.
In the pan. Rest for
Approximately
What'd
30
you say?
minutes. 30-ish minutes.
30 minutes. Okay.
And then you either, if you want it to be fancy, you can
We don't. Let's just try to make some fucking bread first. We're not trying to be fancy. I want to make some bread. Like first attempt, buddy. Let's just see if we can pull this process off. I'm not making designs on this loaf. I'm just trying to make a loaf. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
no,
this
we're
is
not doing that.
That's the fancy way. You take a sharp knife and then you cut just across like an inch deep into the bread, or you just take
an
a
inch
knife
deep.
I don't know how much an inch is. This is 6 inches, so
that's
or you just take your knife and you just run it down the middle of it, just so it opens up. If you see this one, they actually done it on this one.
How does it open up in the middle? Yeah, just like that. That's what
because if you just take a sharp knife, just use the point of the knife and run it down through the middle of it, and then take some milk or some water and just brush it on top of it, because
milk.
It makes it a little more fancy if you like.
Wait, so okay. I thought we were doing.
Do you know, like
usually I would have expected like egg yolk or something.
Yeah, you put an egg wash on cakes.
Yeah.
But you could either put milk wash or water wash on a bread. It's more to keep the exterior of it soft, so it doesn't settle as soon as you put it into
the crust, like an egg wash would do.
Well, the egg wash will make it shiny and stuff like that as well, but you will get the crust, but it'll also make sure that it'll stay soft enough, long enough that it can open up. Like you can see, this has opened up like a couple of centimeters after it went into the oven, because it has to.
I assume so.
Or else it'll just crack on the top, because as soon as you set it in, it'll start baking from the outside. So if it has nowhere to go, if it's just stuck, it'll just start cracking all over the place. But if you have left room, it'll open up nicely. Okay. And then when you chuck it in the oven, and this is oven dependent, so it's a little hard to say with the temperatures.
My oven sucks. I always have to turn my oven up a little bit.
Well, it's but again, it's different. I don't know if you have like a small foil. You know, like you have some little tin foil.
Yeah, this is America. We have aluminum foil.
Yeah, but a little a container of something. Put it like this much water in the bottom of that, chuck that into the oven on the bottom of it, put the
Oh.
bread in there, and then turn your oven down to roughly 356, like 180 degrees, because then it'll get the initial shock of the heat that'll give you a crispy.
Hold on. I need clarification. You said to put it in at like 428 degrees.
Yeah, I said put your oven at 428 degrees
to preheat.
And then
You did say that.
And then you put in, when you're ready to put your bread in, you take that little container with a little bit of water in it, put that in the bottom, shove the bread in, and turn it down to 356. That's normally where I bake. That's dependent on my oven. So I'm not guaranteeing that it's the same on your oven. But the water will then release the water vapor, which will also help the bread to be able to rise and make it more crispy. That's why you put that little bit of water.
I need a second page of notes. How long do I cook it?
Depending on your oven again, but I would take it after maybe 18, 20 minutes. I would just take it, turn it upside down, take the tin off, and boink the bottom of it. If
it'll come out
hollow.
Oh, okay. I'll let you finish talking.
You take that out of the oven. You take an oven mitt, and then you turn off you take off the tin, and you just boink, 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 boink. And if it sounds hollow, it's about done. Or else you just stick it in and give it a couple of more minutes.
It back in the pan?
Well, you can do whatever. It'll just make it
or on the rack.
If you put it back in the pan, it'll make sure, because the pan will make sure that it's not as crispy where the pan covers it.
Chat, I'm about to make the best goddamn French bread I've ever had in my life. Oh shit.
And then again, you just boink it on the bottom, and if it says it sounds kind of like when you punch on your stomach, you can hear that. It's kind of the same sound. Then it's about done.
Oh, I know what a good bread sounds like, buddy. Okay, I know what you're talking about there. I'm ready for that part of this process.
And then when it's done, take it out, turn it upside down, and take the pan off. Yeah, let me know how it works.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try this.
Take it out of the pan and let it rest without the pan on, because if you keep it in the pan, all the water
heat from the metal keeps cooking it.
No, well, it's also that the water will get trapped in there, so it'll get soggy in the bottom.
Oh, we don't want that. That makes sense. No. Okay.
So
what if it doesn't come out of the pan when I flip it upside down and try to knock on it?
Well, then you need to put more butter in it before you put it in.
Got it.
Then you just use violence.
Okay. I like that.
It happens sometimes.
I'm good at that. I'm good at the violence thing. So, contrary to popular belief, I'm pretty fucking good at the violence thing.
I'll meet you in a parking lot.
I wrestled 2 black guys in the 5th grade.
I had to go to high school with 2 black guys. Have you ever tried that?
Yeah. Well, not black guys, but I had a lot of. I went to school with a Vietnamese lady. Her mom.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Have you ever had fresh made spring roll?
Well, the Chinese store makes it in the Chinese restaurant makes it in like 10 minutes. I don't know if it's fresh, but it's delicious.
Yeah, it's not those deep fried ones.
I don't think it's fresh. I don't think it's fresh.
We had these because we had a lot of refugees coming to Denmark in the middle 80s, and we had these cultural exchange days where come make the food of your home country. Oh, those homemade spring rolls.
I want to, well, let me work on the bread and then we'll talk about spring roll recipes.
Yeah.
But I've been trying to make like a loaf of bread for I've been thinking about making one for, I don't know, the last year or two, and have no idea what the fuck I'm doing when it comes to baking. I can cook. Yeah, food.
I can cook for shit.
I can't bake. I've never tried. Never tried.
But it's the thing. when I did my baking videos, I always said have three ground recipes. So like if you have a good like cake base, so you can make different like
Then you
kringel
can
and
add different flavors to it.
yeah, and you can use it for
Yeah.
different things if you want like we eat a lot of buns at birthdays, so you can use it for buns, you can use it for burger buns, you can use it for hot dog buns, you can use it for cakes, um, or yeast cakes. I don't know, the, but you can use it for that. You have that ground recipe. It's always the same recipe. You use it for different things. You just need to know. I'm gonna weigh this amount of yeast dough off to make this product. It'll
I'm
always
gonna
work.
try this, yo.
And then
I'm gonna try
have
this.
have like a good pound cake, because pound cake is it's what you add to it.
Well, let's just see if I
No,
can
but
figure
I'm
this
just
shit out.
I'm just
I
telling,
understand. I understand. I'm a little overwhelmed. Oh, that was a good bandana. I like that
yeah,
bandana.
that's
That was good.
America.
That's good.
So, yeah, but that's why, especially after I saw how horrible those white breads were in America, I was like, oh my god, this
Our
is
bread, it sucks. It's not good bread. It's not,
no. And again,
it's not good.
yes, it's a little bit daunting to start with, and you will fuck up a few times. But there's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 ingredients.
Yeah, it's pretty basic. I'm
Yeah,
happy about it. And I'm pretty confident that if I have issues, I can just call you and then you'll tell
yeah.
me what I did wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, and again, there's nothing better than if you make that, and it's cut off a slice and you put a little bit of butter and a fresh piece of cheese on it. It's just heaven.
I'm here
And
for it. Man.
you have that smell in the house. It's just oh.
Ooh, MLS is in chat. He's asking why I'm still awake. Well, sir, some grimy bitch tried to claim that she was innocent in a bunch of nonsense going on in the tubes, and I spent 3 hours listening to her, 2 hours maybe, listening to her, telling her that she was wrong. And then Baker jumped in the last half hour or so and knew she was wrong the whole time. And now we decided to stream about it and tell the world that she is in fact a grimy bitch snake. And every time people see her, they should throw up the snake emojis. That's why I'm still awake, Dave. But it's good to see you, buddy.
Yeah. Why are you awake? It's also
That's a better
4 in the
question.
morning. Yeah. I ordered myself a new PC screen the other day because I thought,
Oh, did you?
treat yourself. And I thought, oh, I'm gonna get a 4K screen, and it's gonna be a little bit bigger. I don't know how much room I'll have on my table after.
Ooh,
And I went to bed, and you
Dang.
know that when you finally order something and you just, oh, I can't wait to get it. You order.
Where's this first stream? I'm sorry to cut you off. Where's this first stream, Dave? This first stream is on Ray from Dallas's channel from tonight. He interviewed a woman named Oceans, and she is trying to pretend that you're on Swedish time. She's trying to pretend that she's an escapee from the Jess Machado scenario, and she is in fact not. And she's in fact, I believe, reporting back to Jess Machado and only latching on to Arkansas Bestie to keep tabs on her. That's what I believe.
I think you're right in their assumption, because this isn't the first breakup they had, but we've seen
they
Jess Machado
pretended to do it a week before this. Like
yeah, and did you hear that story about? Well, I didn't know how I couldn't understand with the YouTube and why. What? You're locked out of the YouTube. I wanted my content. You haven't had any content. You have had you and Moonsey sitting there. Yeah.
She lost her channel.
Jess
She was never
Machado
your
is a
channel.
cunt. No, Jess Machado is a queen. The rest are cunts. Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Dave. You're in chat. Let me ask you this simple, basic question. If I raised $710 and then donated $447, would I have stole the rest of it? Simple question. Yes or no? Because I asked her a similar question, almost an identical question. And you know what she said? She said, well, Turtlebot did the math, and then you should talk to Turtlebot, and Turtlebot And right, simple fucking answer. Yeses across the board. She clearly stole the fucking money. She made up bullshit excuses instead of answering the actual fucking question. She is in fact a snake, y'all. She is in fact still part of the Jess Machado fucking ecosphere, and I will not trust her ever, ever, ever for a second. Fuck you, Oceans, you snake. Fuck you.
Yeah, and again, we're not talking about some fucking weirdo who sat in their chat for 2 months and said, "Well, maybe she'll turn it around." Yeah, I really don't
No.
like what she says about Haitian. No, we're
No.
talking about a person who actively went out and attacked people. on
We're
behalf
talking
of
about a
Jess Machado.
person that shared Lauren's dismissed criminal charges in multiple chats and sent
Yeah.
documents across multiple chats. We're talking about a bitch that said my name in the second, whatever the fuck. Hold on. I've got notes. I'll tell you exactly when the fuck this stream happened. It happened July 7th. On July 7th, 2020, 24 on 24, no days off. This bitch Oceans mentioned my name over 20 fucking times in the comments and super chats, convincing the chat in Jess Machado's stream to believe that I had something to do with all of the shit that was going on, that I had something to do with the false swatting accusations of the actual fucking SWAT, that I was responsible for all of the drama coming Jess Machado's way. Fuck you, Oceans. Fuck you.
Have you heard the newest thing?
I need a cigarette, Baker. Tell the people about the newest thing. Oh my
Well,
God.
the newest thing is apparently that they have gone back through eons of communications, and they have proven that there was, and I think Aiden is part of it, that there was a setup to get to Jess Machado. That all of this was planned, that everyone are working together to take down Jess Machado. What? None of us gave a shit about Jess Machado.
I have so many better things to do in my fucking life than worry about what these fucking idiots are doing on the internet. There is no communication between any of us planning to take anybody fucking down. You are all stupid. Every one of you are stupid idiots. Leave us the fuck alone, you morons.
That was the same thing. When I was hearing the Rage Pig screaming about that oh, didn't you know that we have gone back and looked? They have always gone back. They have always looked into. They have always. The only thing they never ever produced is one receipt of anyone planning this to hurt. And who wants to fucking hurt Jess Machado? She had a morning show that was doing great because apparently women liked listening to dead air, coffee orders, how horrible her husband is, how much money she made, and Haitian can't drive for shit. She should just have stayed her lane, but instead she wanted to talk about my penis. And again, it's about average. I don't know if it does anything special. I know she's really interested in it, but none of us gave a shit about Jess Machado. None of us ever talked about Jess Machado. But constantly, every fucking single day, they are sitting there trying to invent who did the downfall of Jess Machado. And yes, I and two moms, you are correct. The only downfall of Jess Machado was made by Jess Machado. Because Jess Machado wanted to talk about my dick. And again, it's not that big. It's just
it just feels big, like your dick. All right.
She was really interested in talking about that because that was new drama that she could start, and she could attack this weird Danish guy that no one really liked, apparently, and that's where her downfall started. She started talking shit about me back in April. I didn't respond to it till May. I think I said something, but not really. And my first real I need to say something, and I said it without mentioning her, was when I was sitting in the airport hotel waiting to go to Tennessee, because of course she drops her big attack on me right as I cannot respond. It's funny, she was also, who was it she was attacking the other day when they knew they weren't about, they couldn't go live and respond, because she always do that little weasel shit where, oh, they can't respond to me, I'll go out there and just talk shit about them. Her downfall is made by Jess Machado, one and only. Thank you, Karen Nolan, for a $2 super chat with no content. And. I have legitimately never plotted to take anyone down, and I worked on political campaigns for 2 decades. What idiots. Well, I've been in politics for 2 decades as well. Yes, you try to take some people down, but you don't do it that way. How many penises did Bakers measure before declaring his average? I looked online, and apparently the average in Europe is 7 inches. So ladies, if you're looking for the 666 numbers, you have to get out of America, because on average, we are 1 inch longer than your American brothers. It's all about their views. Yes, it's that's the worst part, is that this is why she's crashing so hard now, because all these people who were there who really liked the drama, because let's be honest, you do like gossip and you like to be a little, but as long as it's just ranting at why she couldn't get a straw that day, or why she doesn't drink oatmeal milk. Don't drink oat milk. It's really hard to milk oat. But you like that. You like that little gossipy 2 hours in the morning. But then she turned it into being nasty. And that's when it went wrong. It was when she thought, oh my fucking God, I'm going to turn this so fucking nasty and people will love it. And I can do it because I'm the queen. Aiden will protect my back. There's nothing I can say that he wouldn't protect me from the consequences of. That's, in my opinion, what she really thought. She thought, I'm number 2 in the hierarchical system, because she had attacked Aiden, she had attacked Nurse Kim, she had attacked Jimmy, and she had gotten away with it. Because she would always just crumb me up after, just like Oceans now, and say, well, I was just trying to help out a friend. Well, I was sitting in Aiden's chat the other day and say, why the fuck do you want to go back on the hood bookers, you kind of moron? I'll tell him openly. I said, what the fuck are you doing? You went in there and you betrayed his trust. And now when he's not protecting you anymore, you're pulling out the same bullshit with the hood bookers. Oh, the recording. Who gives a fuck about that stupid recording? We saw Broken Baker 6 inches, so 1 European inch is... This is 6 inches. JM is just like the 2 people she shits on most, Jen Altman and LTL. I don't know Jen Altman. I know the law about Jen Altman. I've never seen her around. I think she had me blocked from the beginning. Why would you trust any of them? And you were right saying such a thing. You cannot trust them people. No, and they are sitting tonight. They're sitting there saying, oh, yeah, what does it say about you that your cultural leader is willing to come on our show? It says that Aiden is a fucking moron when it comes to trusting people. Anyone needs any proof that Aiden is way too trustworthy? I don't think this is a big revelation. Aiden has a trust problem. He has way too much of it. Aiden, I love you, buddy, but stay away from crazy bitches and stop trusting these fucking idiots. Well, JFK never really said anything about me. He's the guy who has been peddling the recording since August last year. Hey, Kayla, why are you up so late? The failed BX butthead experiment was a flap in the wind. Yes. I love that they were also, I didn't. You all were sitting in his channel and you paid him to jump on this train. And because you thought, he can be the counterbalance because we want to go fuck Will. Only one person is allowed to go fuck Will. But you really wanted to go fuck him, and you wanted to use some guy with 5 people watching, and you paid him to do it. How sad is it that you have to pay? I didn't have to pay people to stand up for me. I have now gotten into a fight with a person who thought they were helping me by telling the truth. No fucking one talk on my behalf. No one gets into fights, especially when I told you, don't get in my fights. I have people who have reached out and said, do you want us to come and say, we have talked with you in DMs, you have been nothing but a gentleman? No, I don't want anyone to talk on my behalf. I never asked Lauren to do it. I never asked Valhalla to do it. I wanted everyone to just leave it be. They go out and they fucking pay people to attack Will. Oh, well. The downfall hasn't happened yet. Karma is on her way. I'm not yelling. I'm just saying it loudly. Melissa, I can't wait for Sunday. That's going to be fucking amazing. Aiden is that meme with the girl crying, I wish I could bake a cake, make it with rainbows and smiles, and everyone will eat and be happy. Aiden has too much of a good heart. He needs to be more Scandinavian. Yep, you're right again. They have been peddling that shitty little recording. Who gives a damn about it? Again, Aiden wanted some protection. Well, he did it, so why did he do it? So he could blackmail her? No, he wanted some protection. He wanted some backup for what she said so he could say, this is what she told me. And this is how she's acting. Anyone who heard Karen Reed in the text messages in court cannot be surprised that she has a bit of a temper on her. Doesn't make her guilty. Oh, you can't say anything bad about Karen Reed. I can say everything I want about Karen Reed. Oh, he called her a cunt. So fucking what? She acted like a cunt. She's still innocent.
That's the crazy part to me, right? That's the crazy part of all these fucking idiots that like are all anti-Turtle Boy now. The facts of the case have never changed. How are you team Turtle Boy, team Karen Reed before? Nothing changed, and now all of a sudden he's going to prison. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah. Well, I think it's bad that that they charged him, but the New Jersey stuff, yeah, you want him taken away.
Have you had time to get into that New Jersey stuff at all? By the way,
I've been reading it, but I've been so out of it. So, and I can feel
it's stupid. It's fucking stupid.
Do you get you've been on drugs before? Do you get that part where you can feel the numbness coming up your spine and you're just feeling pain medication?
Yeah.
I didn't mean that kind of drugs. I mean pain medications.
It's quite the accusation.
Valhalla has never been on any kind of drugs.
Never once. I'm a disabled veteran with PTSD, TBI. I worked in strip clubs and bars as a bouncer and a bar back. I've never once taken drugs. Never once, sir.
No, but do you know that where the numbness kind of kicks in and it starts, you can make your spine feels hot and you think, oh, now it just released another doses.
Yeah. Opiates are stupid. Don't do opiates, y'all. If you can help it, don't do opiates. They suck.
I'm just hoping that my withdrawals are going to be non-existent, that I can just step out of it.
Hope all you want. You're going to be in a rough spot when you come off these pills.
I have I'm not going to say how many.
That earbud just died.
I got some I could take for emergency pain, and I haven't taken. Well, I've taken 2 of them that first night. Else, I haven't taken any of the other ones. So I've only been on the ones that that I have to do the scheduled ones. So that's at
It's
least
gonna
something.
suck when you come off. It's gonna suck.
It always sucks when we get off, but again,
Yeah.
it's only been 10 days in, so it's not that bad. They normally say it takes
gonna
as long as
suck.
to get off them as you've been on them, so it's gonna be 10 rough. But I'm still sweating like a horse, so
It depends how. Well, anyway. Let's go back to how Oceans is a fucking snake, and everybody.
no.
should
But let's
understand exactly who
read
she
O-lines
is.
and says Aiden's Achilles heel is his willingness to forgive things. It sucks for him. Also, he's still innocent of criminal charges. Life is a set of contradictions. Yes,
100%. 100%.
exactly. Kaylin gets it.
Kaylin
It's just-
knows exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
I've only known of Kaylin since, well, I guess since she came in to Tennessee, I guess. But I see her in a lot of chats, and she's always Johnny on the spot. She knows exactly what the fuck's going on.
I hope people won't go and watch JM on Sunday just to see the explosion and then give her the views so she can say, "Look,
Don't
I'm
do
back,"
it.
and everyone. No, but
I'll tell you this: if you're interested in what's going to happen on Sunday, I promise you, by Sunday night or Monday morning, you'll have all the fucking exposure you'll want. I promise.
it's going to be hilarious, and I think Jolene might, because apparently she set up a stream at the same time. She might be stream sniping it, and it's going to be glorious.
It's going to be so good. Go watch Jolene.
Yeah, always watch Jolene instead of. Don't give her any views. But Valhalla,
I had to today. I had to once today, and it made me really sad.
but I'm getting
there.
the cold sweat, so
We're there.
I'm going to jump off.
All right, y'all. Let me
Thank you
finish
so much
with
for
this.
joining us.
Let me throw a little pitch. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to give a week 3 update on my shrimp tank if you're interested in that. Monday at, I think, well, I don't have a time, but Monday, me and Flex are going to do our new or revamped we did this years ago. We did it last week. We're going to do it this week again. We're going to do a Monday meltdown stream. And in the meantime, go hype my fucking video, yo. Go to the pinned link in chat, the Jess Machado stole video. Go hype it. Go hype it. We're at number 5. We might possibly be able to make number 1. We'll see. We'll see. It's mathematically possible. We'll see. We'll see. But top 3 would be cool. Top 3 would be cool.
Everyone, go show Valhalla some love. And the rest of you, don't show any love to Jess Machado,
Don't do it.
Poonsy,
Don't do it.
Snakes in the Grass.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. And don't believe that a leopard can change its spots, because it can't. It'll still be a little leopard, and it'll still bite your ass.
When somebody shows you who they are the first time, believe them.
Or the second time if you are nearsighted.
Fair.
Oh my gosh, you guys! There's a class called Basic Grifting.